at Storm were going to get it before anyone else. They're old time buddies, you know. Personally, I think the Accident Crew are a bunch of fucking muppets, but it's true.
Just said that live on audio. I said none of them are watching it.
No, don't get me wrong, fucking some brilliant parties, but
Yeah.
they allowed a lot of people
Messing around
to
with my microphone.
come in and make the
Really
scene
fell off.
really bad for quite a long time.
I missed it.
Do us a favour, Jim. Put the ashtray on the end there. Thanks, mate.
Right, well I can hear the music.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you laugh, so I reckon we're in. Yay, there are 8 people watching. Can we have some feedback on the sound, people?
Yeah.
How you doing, people?
Hey, chumps.
Weren't you once the caretaker?
Right, well I was going to play the Acid remix, but I can't find it. So Warren, if you're watching, please send it over and I'll play it at some point.
Hello, Oliver Gould.
Hey Oliver!
Ooh, alright, boss. Where's this fucking donk music you meant to be sending me? Oh yeah, and sorry I didn't send you those tracks and stems. I've just been a bit flaky, innit?
No, it's
No
all right.
excuses.
Hey, I'm Towel.
Hello, Christian Sayers.
Mario, Leafy Oscar. Jim Prendergrass. Yeah, I said that right.
Prendergast.
Yeah.
Close, but no fucking biscuit.
You want a biscuit?
I do, I'd love a biscuit.
I'm being really good. I'm in
Yeah.
and I'm causing a feedback loop immediately.
Yeah.
I know.
Sad times.
Marcel Seeley, Zoe Fair,
Do you know what I mean?
Dakiobzo
I don't think I'm going to be bikini ready for summer. Even if I do give up cake.
Or is it McCullough?
I just don't want to be running through
McCullough?
every 5
McCullough.
Colour. Yeah, with no K, you used to get really arsy about that. How's it going, bud?
Yeah, it's URL, we're talking about our bowels.
Oh, don't get arsy about your name being said wrong. I was Jimmy Scrimmage for ages.
For about 8 months.
Jimmy Scrimmage.
Astrid Sherman, how's it going? It's a pleasure to see you at the weekend.
Oh yeah, Astrid, I didn't realise that was you, by the way. I didn't realise until after, so it was really nice to meet you.
Yeah, so somebody give me some feedback on the sound.
Jim Prendergast. Techno Monday hasn't the same ring to it. Oh shit, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday, man. Right,
Hello, Stefan.
Okay, so this is The Caretaker, written by me and Warren and Prison Klein, which is Dean Daughters in real life. Tonight we have Lindsay Mumford in the building, the Buff, Uni Buff, Amy Buffum, and there's Julie Scavenger on the end over there. How's it going, people? Oh yeah, I knew my laptop was going to crap out. Amy, you're in charge of the comments tonight, honey.
Nothing new there, then.
Well, you're on it.
Louder even. Honestly, we can't make it much louder. You're going to have to make it louder your end. What are you talking about? The mics? I'm not even... I'm just going to run with it, right?
Hello, Stephen Lange. Hello, Tim KO. Knockout.
Sounds better than last week. I should fucking hope so. Jeez, I'm really sorry, Leaf, man. You were so buzzing for it and all that. And, oh, man, I'm really sorry. Stuart Smith has joined the party. Sadly, I haven't got your Hi-Fi Pig t-shirt on at the moment.
Stephen Johansson says, go Gadget URL show.
Boom. Yeah, there's 4 of us in tonight.
I didn't believe so.
Yeah, it's a bit crowded, isn't it? I don't think you get many
For
more.
half chance tennis, but there you go.
Yeah, that's it. Right, we don't have to rate this song, so...
What if we want to?
Go on, rate this song.
Million.
I think you're slightly biased.
Why? Who is it?
It's me and Warren.
Oh shit, one. One for you.
1 for Warren and 1 for Dean. Is
No,
that right?
10 for Warren, 10 for Dean, 1 for you.
Thanks very much.
Oh, Dean Daughters, yeah, he came up on my Facebook as somebody else's photo.
Yeah.
Totally threw me. I was like, who is Dean Daughters? Because I was getting these 2 same people's photo, but it was...
Facebook glitch.
Yeah.
Right, so Amy gave that 1 million.
Million, yeah.
It is rather good.
It is. Thank you very much, Linz. Yeah, I like it. I was going to play the Acid remix from Acid Ted, but I can't find it. So if Warren's watching and you want to send it over, mate, that would be fucking brilliant.
You're not allowed to, are you?
Yeah, no, I messaged Ted and asked him if I could play it, and he said, yeah, sure you can.
Wasn't expecting something hard trance from you guys.
Yeah, so unfortunately I can't play it. So let's dive into the first one, and that sounds quiet as fuck now. Gonna do that to it and hope we... This is DJ Jones. Somebody give me some feedback on the sound, for fuck's sake.
It's shit.
Is that
I quite
you?
like this already.
Is that you for the
Nice
entire
intro.
day,
It's a quirk to it. I like
I
quirk.
like it.
I've technically listened to the first 3 tracks before, but I couldn't tell
Why?
you. We were at least...
It's against the rules.
I did. I was trying to do a show at the time. Surely that's exempt circumstance.
Oh yeah, you have to play my song tonight.
Yes, maybe if we've got enough time.
No,
You're 27.
Nice
I
one,
don't
David.
think you understand what I'm saying.
I do.
Make me number 2.
My rules.
But we've got a dog.
David Johnson.
My
is the
rules,
guy.
I'll just play it on my phone.
Jim, thank you for bringing it back to a music show. Yes, this is DJ Jones, and I remember this one actually a little bit from last time, and it is really, really good.
I like this.
Yeah.
Johnny Radar said, sound is fine. Thank you.
That's a proper
Brilliant.
nice riff he's got going there.
Oh, look
Sounds
at Terry
on
getting all
point.
comfy.
Yeah.
Sound like it's been really heavily limited or anything. That's why you've had to turn it up. But it's a nice mix. It's
Yeah.
sharp and crisp and
Yeah. This stuff's
bass
always
in
on
there.
point. This is a little bit tougher than the stuff that he usually makes, and I'm all for that.
he does every now and then make a proper belting techno track though. That's the thing. You never quite know what he's going to do. He's the most prolific musician I've ever come across.
Thank you, Stephen. Yeah, that was the longest set I've ever played in my life for the Acid Bash. 2 hours long. It absolutely killed me.
I was asleep.
Yeah,
You played a 2-hour set.
Yeah, I played a 2-hour set. Yeah, man, it was fucking killer.
Welcome to my world.
I did see half an hour of it, but then it was too much. I was knackered.
Amy's seen it before, so she went to bed.
Yeah. It's just keeping that concentration going all that time. It's no joke, is it?
Mate, I lost track of where I was, what was going on. Then at the end, Amy was like, "Why did you stop so much?" And I'm like, "I had no idea what was going on." Honestly, I was no idea where I was in the track.
Pip John says, oi oi.
Oi, oi, Pip.
Pip Pip.
Tim says he knows this track.
Did you
somehow.
watch
we played
the
it last
aborted
week.
show last
Right.
week?
Well, that explains it.
And this is on Bandcamp, is it?
Yes, indeed.
Good man.
Pound for the sides, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I like that. Ow, ow, ow. Well, I like all of it. But
Does that mean you get some money for this even when we stream it?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Well, no, because you can only stream it 3 times before you have to pay for it. Then you can stream it as much as you want.
Ah, okay. So,
So no,
shit.
it's not earning money yet, but it's getting coverage, and every time
it's a good thing that you've only played it once before then.
Yes, indeed.
Stefan Johansson goes at 8
you
meows.
The beauty of Bandcamp, people, is that you don't actually even have to download the tracks. You can play them. You can get the Bandcamp app and just play the tracks. You can leave them online and not clog all your stuff up with them. And you can stream them in full quality anytime you like.
Right, that's your 3 minutes, fella. Yeah, it's a solid 8 for me. Well done, moved nicely, liked
Top
all
stuff.
the noises, yeah, top stuff. It did lead towards your hard house phase, which you usually do, and I liked it a lot. Liz?
I liked it. I'm not going to argue with 8 for that. That was punchy, clear,
Yep.
a little bit slow
Hard.
for my taste.
Yes,
Yeah, but
yeah.
hard.
Oh yeah, it sounded like
Some-
the Uberdruck kind of stuff. Slower, more German.
Yeah, it definitely had that sort of German
Yeah, I
sound
know what
to
you
it, that-
mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, 8 from Linton.
yeah. I'm not going to argue.
Give it a 6.
Amy's not had enough wine yet.
Yeah, it's
Jim?
getting good scores online. I'm not
Yeah.
going to score. I don't like scoring, but I will say I really like that tune, and
Yeah.
I'm going to be hitting Bandcamp.
Why don't you like scoring?
Because it's not a fucking competition, is it?
Yeah, it's really hard.
It's just music. It's someone's.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that's why we say the scores are completely arbitrary, and you know.
Hello, Daniel
I've got
Calais.
nothing
Gives us
against
some
that.
sort
I
of
just feel a
structure.
bit
Yes.
sort of doing
Or
it
Calais.
myself.
I don't know how to
Rubbish,
say your
in my
name.
opinion,
Yeah, no, that's good.
which ain't really worth that much anyway.
Which is what we all say. Don't listen to us.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I always say that Jimmy's
Apart
opinion
from
doesn't
when
count for
we're worth
anything.
listening to, which we have our moments. You have to decide when those moments are.
Hello, Joe Fox.
Thou shalt think for thyself.
Daniel, I think that's probably where your track's going to fall as well in about 40 minutes, so you're good.
Pip John says he's got a point about scores.
Yeah, but that's why we say it's arbitrary.
Yeah, it's nothing in it. It's like,
honestly, which is why we rate in cats, because there's no score.
I don't care about people scoring my stuff because I don't care whether people like it or not. I wrote it for me, so.
Well, there is that.
It's always a bonus if people like your shit, right?
Yeah.
You know?
The only reason we score is to give it some form of random structure.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's really difficult. Otherwise, we're just making comments.
Yeah, about
you know what I mean?
I
don't know.
It's like a full stop.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. All I can say is I do like Herrick's dirty sort of electro stuff.
Oh, this is Herrick, isn't it? Thank you for pulling it back to a show.
Right.
This is the URL submitter.
I like it. I like it more than some of his other stuff.
That's because his other stuff
Because
is
it's not just going. "Ah!"
making you vibrate.
Thing is,
I like
you
it.
can always
Some
hear
of
the
those high
greatness.
frequencies are really intense. They're really sort of
You can always
getting
hear
into
there's
your ear.
something in it,
I
even
don't
if you
know.
don't like it, you know.
Real.
I think of Herrick stuff.
Yeah.
There's always something about them that you can pick out, even if it's just noise. There's still stuff about
I think
it
you can
pick
tell
out.
that he's taking time and makes it with love.
Oh, God, yeah. Tony Bite says, early electros meet.
Yeah, hard electro.
Yeah.
Pip
Hard
John's
electros, yeah.
spot on, dude.
Maudio gives it an 8.5 electrons.
That's tiny!
It makes me want to get down and breakdance. You know, it just does. It still does. Electro still does it for me. I was a big fan of street
Some of
sounds
those
back in
high-pitched ones
the
hit my ear so
80s.
much, it makes me twitch.
This would have gone on street sounds straight off.
Tim Carey gives it 7.1, and that 0.1 is uber
So
important.
Absolutely.
7.1 what? Llamas, cats, dildos, anoraks, Jehovah's
Those bits.
Witnesses.
7.1 blackheads.
Justin Lowe
So it
says, I like
totally
this
changes
one,
it, doesn't it? You know.
but I'm an
Who'd want to
electro
score
head.
7.1 blackheads? Or 5.5 babies? That was the worst.
Or cats.
Like what the
Live
fuck?
babies or dead
Five,
babies?
well, half one's not going to be live, is it?
Well, it might be.
Brutal that was. I was really upset about that.
Yeah, Herrick, solid track, man. 80s, dirty, vibe to it.
So fair says inches.
And it's another 8 from me because it was just so well put together.
Yeah,
But
it's
my
like
God,
around
some of
the
those
edges.
high frequencies, they really drilled into my ear,
Yeah.
my good ear, which made me twitch. They were intense.
Agreed, I liked it.
Yeah,
Amy?
spot on
I
stuff.
give it a 7. He made it with love, and it sounds better than his other stuff, but that's just my opinion. I don't like the hardness of his music, mostly, so...
Yeah, it's a good score from the buff.
I really like that dirty electro stuff. I'm a sucker for it. Spot on, nice work.
Yeah.
Cool.
Any
Yeah.
production advice on that? I think Linz would like you to turn the highs down a touch. Just a touch.
No, I'm not saying you should.
No.
That's the whole point. That made the track, that intensity.
Ah, okay.
But it was really, it was almost painful.
Yeah.
There was some of those really sort of, it was like when you get two wires and sort of spark them together. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get
On
a
your
12-volt
penis.
battery and go. It was that sort of intense.
Did Amy Buffin just say penis for no reason?
No, I said... Lindsay said when you get two wires and spark them together, and I said on your penis.
Ah,
Right. Yeah, well, that makes perfect sense.
Or
Especially coming
vagina,
from Amy.
or whatever you've got there.
Yes.
Okay, next up, DNA, untitled. All of his tracks are untitled, so I think.
Come on, people. You know, even if it's just an arbitrary word off the top of your head, give them a title. Yeah. That's why loads of my tunes have got such stupid fucking names. First thing that popped into my head.
Unfortunately, it's a 6-minute track, so we may not get the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely won't because you need to fit my track in, so...
27th to a 3rd next week.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Well, right, what I'm going to do then is smash your laptop and I'll just play it on my phone. Unplug the iRig and play it on my phone next to your phone.
Do you see how I'm Jedi and Amy is very Sith? With Amy, it's a definite, and with me, it's like, yes, Amy, we'll squeeze your track in, maybe last.
Broken Heart trance.
Don't try and trick me.
He's not giving it a genre. EMX, Virus, and a CMS. I'm not too sure what CMS is. So I'm guessing this is live.
Oh, why?
Pretty tough sound.
Pretty tough sound.
Not really my cup of tea. It's a bit trancy for my liking, but
This track,
can't argue with the toughness of that sound. That is nice.
this is DNA, that's the name of the producer, and the track is untitled. His name is Timothy Leary, I think. But yeah, solid producer. It's another 8, isn't it?
It's again the clarity. The
Yeah.
mix is really, really good.
Yeah.
Big
I
John.
like
I don't like broken rhythms.
I'm into
Broken
broken
rhythms are not
techno
my
at
sort
the
of
minute.
thing, but
So
I'd be only criticising it because
I love that stutter effect, don't use it all the time. It just makes things a little bit more exciting.
Does it?
Shut up, you.
for him.
Martin Monty Cooper has just joined the building.
Maudio says, nice rolling beat and well built.
See, this is the thing. Maudio says it's a rolling beat. To me, it's a glitchy beat.
it's broken.
Yeah.
But I can get where Matt's coming from with the rolling.
But I think it sounds
Yeah,
like
it's-
Knight
It
Rider.
does. It rolls really nicely because
Yeah.
it's left all of the rest of the percussion straight.
Yes. I like it. It's
I
another
love
8.
the
man.
rolls on those hi-hats and stuff. It's all really beautifully done.
Yeah.
Especially if this is live, then top marks, mate.
I wonder if he's taking it to
Serious.
Ableton or something and just tweaked it a touch. He's not online, I haven't seen his name, so we can't ask him.
Stefan Johansson said, started out high quality today.
Yes.
Yeah, it has.
Yes.
3 tracks in a row and really, really top quality.
And again, these are the tracks we tried to play last week, but you could not hear the fuckers.
Manuel says, was that the drop? And Justin Lowe says, not gelling it together for me.
Ah, that's a shame. Yes, this is the drop. We are literally just about to come out of it. Got to do it justice by hearing the drop at least.
Manuel, are you the Manuel that we met on Saturday? Michael Hyman says, hey guys, hey.
Hey, Michael Homer.
See, I'm not so keen on all the over-the-top synth work, especially with the
really?
addition of the leads on top. I'm thinking, to me, it all just sounds a bit all cluttered around that mid-range.
Oh,
All
yeah,
that
I
going on
agree
at
with what
once.
you're saying. I kind of like it. I'm still going to stick with my solid
like
8.
I said, it's not my kind of thing, but that beat's got me.
Go on then, Jim, give it a score. Or
Can
not give
I
it a score.
yeah, it can only get a 7 because of the trancy element. It kind of just
Ah,
always
really?
detracts from me.
Oh, right, sorry, I
Always.
forgot you weren't scoring, man.
But
Yeah.
sod it, I'm going to do it. Fuck it.
Linz, give us a score.
7.5 for me, simply because I don't like the breakbeat sort of. I couldn't follow the rhythm so well. It doesn't roll for me.
And see, I thought he did, but he didn't at the same time, which is
Scored you
what I
roughly the
kinda
same
like
for
it.
the opposite reasons, mate.
Yeah.
That's how much opinions are worth. This is
Yeah,
what I'm saying, so I
exactly.
might as well score because it don't
Just
mean
to
shit.
interrupt you there,
Yeah.
Manuel is the guy that we met on Saturday.
The dude who's up for building the
Yeah,
electrode.
yeah.
Oh, brilliant. Manuel. Ah, right, here, this dude.
Yeah, it's like Manu L.
Yeah, excellent, excellent. Now I know exactly who you are.
Manuel.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was a
it's
solid
Manuel,
8 from
but
me, Linz. Did you
that
get a
is
score
spelled-
from you? No, you were about to score. Were you going to score?
Yeah, I'll give it an 8 because it sounded really good and put together. But it sounded like I said, but it sounded like I didn't mean but, and it sounded like a theme tune from something. So it sounded like the theme tune to like a science fiction program or something.
Okay.
I've noticed a lot of music these days is
Yeah,
it's got that sort of early Terminator sound to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Which
Or Knight Rider
That's
type
it.
thing.
It is, isn't
the
it?
predicted
Synthwave is.
effect that I said it would have,
Yes.
synthwave and half-speed trance,
You're right again.
is a massive effect on everything else. It's as
I
far
like
as
the
I'm
start of
concerned, it
this.
is as well because you get all this epic synth work and it's all a bit of cliche for me. Sorry.
Okay, this
Sorry,
is
people.
Stevie Overend, and I get the feeling his daughter is on this. Lynn Morgana. Maybe that's not him. Her. But anyway, there's a girl on vocals.
It's rather nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Stephen, you can have a Clown t-shirt. However, we've only got like 6 or so left.
And some of them are promised to people.
Yeah, and most of them are like double XL. So we're getting some new ones done, and you will be the first to know.
Well, you probably won't, so don't get excited. But I mean,
Tiny bites. Shh. Want to hear this intro?
Pip John said the start is actually lush, and it is.
Yeah, it is.
Even though Stevie a lot of the time doesn't do my kind of music, I'd still like to do some mix work for him. If it can set the standard, I'd really enjoy mixing his stuff.
Sorry.
I agree, I think that'd be awesome.
Team KO says this is the best one tonight so far.
Blimey. We're not a techno show, are we?
I always have to put my technical head on the shelf when I listen to Stevie's music.
Yeah.
Because he's not a mix engineer, he just does what he does, like he's just having a live jam all the time.
Yeah. And he churns them out like almost 2 a day. It's ridiculous. Like,
He's writing all those patterns, all those arpeggios, and all those chord sequences. And people go, oh, you know, anyone can do that. No, you can't. Trust me, you can't. That takes a lot of skill for feeling. If you want to try and make your kit sound like, it's so easy to just sound robotic.
Pip John says 15 singing cats.
that is a good score.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is I keep on expecting it. Everybody was saying, oh, it's a lovely intro.
It's still
Still a lovely intro.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
done
waiting
anything.
for something.
For me, it sounds like it's a bit harsh. But I don't know whether that's the speaker we're listening to it on, so I can't really judge it too much. But some of those
The
sounds,
low end's really quite low.
some of those sounds just be blending in a bit more, so that it becomes more. Other than that, yeah, lovely tune. Not my thing at all. So it might get a low score for me, and I really, you know, just because it's not my thing. But everybody else seems to be really loving it. So
I like it.
But
I wouldn't say I'm
like-
loving it. Now that you've pointed out about that slight harshness, I agree with you. It's almost like the, what's the word? That almost bell-like synthesizer tone needs to be taken back a little bit. Maybe with a little bit of reverb to make it feel more distant as well.
yes,
Needs to be softened.
yes, soften, good word.
Chords of Canada, that's who I'm trying
See,
to
I've
think.
never listened
Yes,
to
it
any
is, isn't
Chords of
it?
Canada.
Yeah, it's a little bit Boards of Canada, and I quite like this one, Stevie.
I would also like to see her vocals lifted up a little bit more. They are very, very. I mean, they're
Like I said,
there.
I would like to mix. I can hear all these elements,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
would really like to have a go at mixing this track.
Steve,
If you
please.
can send me stems, mate, I'd love to have a go at mixing this.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's got some stems for this. Please, Stevie, send Jim some stems, man. That will sound epic.
Yes, straight
I
up,
hadn't even
no
noticed
charge.
the
I'd do it
vocals
just
until you
because.
mentioned it.
I'd
that's
really
the
like
thing.
to hear this
Yeah, the
mixed
synth needs to be
nicely.
softened and the vocals can be
lifted
brought
a
up.
little bit.
Yeah,
There's a nice
just a
trick
little
you can
bit
do with
because
vocals and synths. You use a side chaining compressor and you duck the synths underneath the vocals.
Yes.
I got ya.
Yeah.
And then
Then one doesn't drown out the other.
you also you keep your sub really high in the mix, but you and your bass lines, but you duck them under the kick and the snare if you're doing a break beat, and you get a lovely like sort of bit of added movement, and you can just duck what you want to them. Then once you've got that set up, you can sort of use that on other channels, and it just allows you to just create space in the mix. It doesn't have to be this pumping like people think of sidechain and they automatically
God, yeah,
think of
that
that
ducking
big
compressor where
pumping.
it just goes,
That's
bum,
not
bum,
actually its most. I use it all over the place just to make things more prominent in the mix and push other things back while they're going on, but then allow them to take up the space of the mix.
Tiny Works wants to remix that as well, so send that over to Tiny.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Astrid says, not my thing, but well made. Jonathan Cross says, sounds lush and chilled. Adam Towell says, a little on the repetitive side.
Yes,
Well, that was
I
my
agree.
point. Yeah, that it was a lovely intro, but it kept on being an
Stayed
intro.
an intro.
It needed just something
No,
to
there
build
was
up.
quite a lot. That's what I was saying. That's why I would have liked to have mixed it, because there was a lot of movement in there. There was a
But it
lot
was
of
quite
stuff
hidden.
But yeah,
Buried.
unfortunately, it was like just all that melody was all so loud in the mix.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the percussion
yeah,
was
yeah.
so low apart from the very top end.
The thing
stuff.
is, we really liked it.
yeah, it's
you know,
lush,
yeah.
absolutely gorgeous.
And we've been chatting for about 3 minutes just about
Yeah,
Stevie's
yeah.
tune.
That's
Honestly,
a good sign.
It's a
Yeah.
7 from
There
me,
you go.
Stevie. I get the feeling it's going to be close to that from everybody else.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
going to say 7.
I'd give it an 8 because,
Because
Everybody wants to be
liked it.
different.
no, just because I liked it. And, like, I wouldn't dance to it on a Saturday night or whatever,
but
but
that's
it
not the
has
point, is
its
it? Yeah.
place, like
Yeah.
playing chilled out board games with friends
Yes.
or
Yeah.
chilling
Twinkly.
out.
That's
Yes.
a good word.
Yeah.
Twinkly.
Somebody said a
Very.
twinkly 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stevie, good track. Lovely solid bass to it. Like I said, like we both said, pull some of those synths back, push the vocals a little bit, get some stems over to both Tiny and Jim,
Yeah.
and see how that
And-
goes.
Michael said,
I'll
great
just
sound,
do a
no
straightforward
progression.
mix.
And as Jim said, there was progression, but it was hidden.
You still got your mic on, Amy? Okay, cool. Okay, something totally different.
Yep.
Have you got any EQ on the output, mate?
For that,
Yeah.
no, not that one.
Not on there either.
No, that goes straight to the iRig like that.
Yeah, another very sharp.
Creme
Believe
noise
me, this little
machine
speaker
sound
here's
system.
not got the best top end on it in the world. When
You
you
know-
hear something crispy and sharp like that, you know the mix is very sharp.
And you have to bend right down on the floor to get the bass.
Yeah, but you have to do that anyway, so that's just it's the size of the room and the speaker and the distance you are from it.
Hey, Sab Oliver, thanks for joining the party.
Yeah, exactly.
Going to say this once per show. We are halfway through. I'll be fucked. We're half an hour in. If you like what we do, give us a like and a shout. A heart and a shout, actually, because Facebook doesn't recognise a like. So yeah, if you put us on your wall, then other people on your wall get to see it, and then more people get involved, and that's what we want. Pretty sure this is this dude's first.
Techno with a K is taking over the world, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I kind of like it. It's a bit basic, but I like it.
Kids are having fun, and they're learning, and it's actually giving them some interest in the history, some of them. That's what's really getting me, is like some of these kids, there's a young lad, BT, right? His old man was part of Tribe of Twat, and he knows his history when it comes to rave music. You can't argue with him about stuff, you know? And it all started just through doing it. So
Pip says, put this on a rig. Yeah, this on a rig would sound epic.
That's it.
stop moaning at the kids with their computers and stuff when they haven't had a go on decks and that. They ain't got access to that shit. They never have had. It doesn't interest them because they've got new toys to play with.
Yeah. We had this very discussion at the free party.
Yeah, absolutely. Leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Doesn't matter whether you like it or not.
Apparently Stevie Overend has just joined the building and Tiny Bites has just informed him that he's missed his track. Yes,
This is
Stevie, you
getting
did.
better.
Yeah, this is getting better. Stevie, we really liked your track, and if you've got stems of it, please get it over to Jim. And Tiny wants to remix it as well.
I don't want to remix it. I just want to do a nice
Master it.
mix of it.
Yeah.
It will be a challenge because it's not the sort of stuff I work with, but it was lush, mate.
Yeah, I'm liking this all over.
Reminded me of some of Boards of Canada stuff.
Yeah. Whereas this doesn't.
It's talking about Stevie's track again.
Doing it
Yeah,
again.
yeah, that's like a good 4 minutes on one track. For this show, that's good, Steve, I'm telling you. Yeah, I like this. We'll just do the drop and then out of the drop.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Something I need to concentrate more on is my drops.
Do you
And
miss?
a little bit more melody.
Oh no! What do you
Just
melody
a touch,
for?
man, just
I
a
don't know about
touch.
melody or just interesting sounds.
Rhythmical sounds, yeah.
Something
Sam
that-
says I see Jim got inside okay. I posted on your So Folks getting ready for the URL and who the hosts were. I posted underneath, yeah, and one of those co-hosts is at your door.
Literally phones me, he's like, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm in doing a sound check. He's like, let me in. Oh, Tim and KO's only give it a 6.6. That's a bit harsh.
Got elements of sort of spiral techno to this as well.
Yeah.
I only found out the name for it the other day. How sad is that? Someone's been raving since the late 80s.
I'm just going to knock it on a bit, see what the next bit does.
Never interested in the names for
Oh, I
things.
like the fact that it's got now a roll to it.
Yeah, I like it. It's another solid A.
It's like it's almost like 2 or 3 different tracks. It's like you've gone to this bit now and it's got
Fucking lost
a whole another hard vibe to it again.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a bit boring when it first started, but it's progressed nicely.
Yeah, I like it. Dude says, not mastered, still not finished. If this is a work in progress, mate, you got a solid 8 from me.
Yeah.
Nice
Oh,
work, chap.
There's a
Linz,
lot of
nice
good
work.
quality 8s tonight, isn't there?
Yeah,
That's an 8 from me,
Getting
even
lots
though
of
it's a
it.
little
I'm
bit...
just a solid techno head, mate.
Yeah, with a
so,
K.
You know, not my kind of thing, but solid work.
Yeah, solid work, absolutely solid work.
And I do appreciate a bit of techno. I'm only having a laugh at it.
Oh, it's a surge.
Test Cycles, Demounter on SoundCloud.
Is that testicles? Test cycles?
Serge, you did it again. Aptly named already.
Where did you run off to?
Oh, nice one,
nice.
Serge.
That was nice.
Test Cycles indeed.
It's almost got a
I
hard
love my
house feel to
polyrhythms. So you've still got that same 3 going on, but now it's time to kick on 4/4 against it.
it. 4 minute track surge, you get most of the played. Justin says, is it hard style? I'm guessing that was the last track. I'm not sure. Honestly,
I'm sick of genre rising stuff. Techno's enough of a genre for me.
it diverged as soon as I kind of stepped back and started making.
Oh, go on,
music.
Serge.
Now it's just.
It had a hard style tank to it, but there was a lot more structure than most hard style tracks.
Lynn, she knows more than me.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I just have an
Serge.
opinion.
Sorry, I'm drowning you all out. Yes, Serge.
Yeah.
Mark Anthony Neal has just joined the building. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Oh, Michael Hyman says, what did you do to your hair, Amy? Sad face.
Actually, Serge, I was having a listen to your SoundCloud the other night, mate, and I'd forgotten how good Psycho Freak is as well.
Serge is excellent.
Pink Panther and
Oh, this is good.
Serge, some of your stuff is just right up my street when it comes to techno and house.
Don't worry, next time you see Amy on the URL, she will have bright hair again.
Yeah. Rainbow Unicorn will be back.
Yippee!
I got to give it more than an 8, really.
It's a gadget track, isn't it?
This is a gadget
Here
track.
it's a gadget track. I don't care, mate. If you were playing this out, I'd be rocking to you. You stood there with your iPad doing this.
Yeah.
I'd be right down
This is
front
really
having
good.
it.
A bit trancy.
It's techno, but it makes you trance out. I hate your
Twisted techno, but it's techno still.
Let's face it, say the word trance, and Jim goes, but this is not
That is
trance.
absolutely essence of techno.
It is, and yet it makes you feel really quite trancey. Do you know what I mean?
So it should. And techno twists you just better than trance does, I think. That's why I like it.
Mario says, love it. Justin Lowe says,
That is
Josh,
not
this
trance.
is killing it.
No, that's not trance. But some of the build-ups with the sort of
Trance
bell-like
rips techno
tones.
off. It's not the other way round. Okay?
Mario gives it a
All
9.
words.
That's
Just
techno.
Sherman gives it a
That's
9.
techno.
Words.
Jamie gives it
Told
an
you, it's the only
8.5.
genre that I'm going to stick to. The only one. The rest of them I couldn't give a shit. But techno is techno.
But it's getting good scores.
Yeah. It's going to take something to beat this for the night for me. This is track of the night so far.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you on that one.
Mikey Webster gives it an 8. Justin Lowe says, super!
Splendid.
Fuck it, Serge, I'm going to let the whole thing play.
Testicles.
Oh, so you can break the rules for him.
Listen to the track.
Yeah. Rules of the breaking, you know.
Yeah, so you can play my track
Rules.
tonight.
Yeah, we'll play your track tonight, Felix. Testicles.
This has got a sort of angry insect vibe to it. Do you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Really good.
Like a really angry ant.
Flies buzzing around your head. It's sort of like, I don't know. It's got some power there.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Proper.
Serge, get Ableton on the go, mate. Imagine what you could do in Ableton.
Well, I was going to give it an 8.5, but I've got to give it more than that. But I can't give it too much, so I always like keep a little bit in reserve. So I'm going to give it an 8.8. It's just
Oh, that's
good.
nice.
Well, I played the whole track, so I'm going to give it a million moist vaginas.
Boom, boom, boom,
Was
boom,
that the end of
boom.
it?
That was
That
the
many
end of
of them.
Oh.
That many fingers.
Are you
I
disappointed by the
didn't
end?
care about for the end, no.
But the whole point is just you're meant to mix into another track, so you'd never hear the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Got
that's
to
right.
remember that.
Been waiting for a bit of techno Serge and you didn't disappoint, mate.
I think
Yeah,
that was
it's
Jim's
good.
track of the night so
8
far.
space testicles. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
It's going
I
to take
just-
some beat. There's going to have to be some
Thank you for
proper
putting that
techno
image in my
there to
head.
beat that.
I didn't like techno and I liked it, so well done.
Hey! That's
She
like
says she doesn't like techno, but I've seen her absolutely bouncing her tits off to it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. but
Everybody says they don't like
what
techno,
are the
and then when they get caught up in
circumstances
the
in which I'm
atmosphere,
absolutely bouncing my tits off to it?
Usually,
I don't think it's
intoxication.
I don't think it's the techno.
It's usually psytrance.
Yeah, I prefer
I've
psytrance.
seen her bouncing her tits off to techno.
Yeah, I've seen you bounce the techno.
Anyway.
Collide.
Patrick Clump, who is one of my fans,
Okay.
says, "What Amy drinks? Amy drinks
What?
wine."
I thought he was saying like, what? Amy drinks?
No.
Yes.
Tim KO says you forgot my 7.3. Was that for Serge's track? If so, that's a bit mean.
Patrick Clump says, "Amy's so cool."
You
Yes, I am.
You have pulled, honey.
I do like the
Send dick
translation
pics to
issues we
Amy.
have.
No dick pic, thank you.
Okay, this is Leaf.
Boobs though, I'll take boobs. If anyone wants to send me boobs, I'll take them.
Completely different again.
Not in the post though, that would be weird.
Is this him with that other guy again?
No, this is Leaf on his own, I think.
What are you doing?
Rubbing my boobicles. Yeah.
Hobby.
Because we went over last week and he wanted to perform it live and he couldn't, he went back to the studio and made it a little bit more impressive. Yeah, it's better this week, I'm telling you. I'm glad he's gone back into the studio. It's nice, Leaf. You've really thought about it. It's structured well. Bit of a kick in, bit kicked in a bit hard, but I do that a lot, so I can't complain about it.
Yeah.
Jacob says, go Leaf. Go on, Amy.
Tiny Bite says he votes for Amy's track to be played now.
All right, now.
Yeah, in the middle of Leaf's song.
In the middle of Leaf's song. Is it on YouTube?
It's harsh.
Yeah.
What's the track
Oh
title?
no, is it on YouTube? Yeah, yeah. It's called Uni Beauty and the Beast.
This is good, Leaf.
I love Leaf's acid lines.
Yeah.
Always happy, angry.
Yeah.
You know,
I am
One of my favourite
so
phrases.
sorry you didn't get to play this last
so
week.
few people will use major chord scales to write acid lines.
It
It just doesn't happen. There's not many people who do, and Leaf is one of
true.
those that do and manages to make them work.
I can't find it on
You
YouTube.
smell like a
because
coconut.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it?
Random.
I pampered myself with a head shower with a pint glass.
Ah,
Some coconut,
really
shampoo.
looking after yourself there, Jim.
Yeah.
Luxurious times.
Absolutely.
Jamie, someone says, nice acid line.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, Leaf, no. No.
Yeah, that sounds magical.
No.
Meowgical.
You're going on about using more melody, and this is
Yeah,
like the
that's
automatic
it.
turn on.
This is too much.
No, this is called a counterpoint.
Oh,
This is that you make it all serious, do you know what I mean, and quite hard.
Yeah.
And then you do something like this just to lift it.
No.
And then you drop it back down again.
I agree with it, but no, I don't like this sound.
Tim KO, he does post
Very
every track
impressive.
that's playing, not on the show, but after the
No,
show
see, I
he'll
like the way
post it
he's done that.
in the Unsigned Live review group.
What is it? What's he posting?
He said you should post every track that's
Oh,
playing.
we do. But I do it like after next week's show when we do all the things. I've actually got last week's to do, so fingers crossed we'll do that tomorrow.
Have you got a gig in East Germany?
I'm impressed with that because it went all sort of sweet.
I'm just impressed because it's like Leaf suddenly learning actual
Someone's
music.
just
and
said
stuff.
it's too funny. See you
On
at
top
Clown
of
in
learning
East
how to use all the
Germany.
kit and mix, and it's a massive like.
No,
I don't envy people
Mate, you're
just
going from
starting
strength
out.
to strength.
Jacob DeBicky says Leaf is a hippie punk.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that had a little sort of hippie bit to it. But
Yeah.
then it works.
I knew you'd like this. Just listen to that, and I'm like, yeah, like I know she's gonna like it.
I think if it didn't have the bit that Mark doesn't like, I wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
It makes it a bit.
Chalk
It
and
gives it a
cheese.
bit of depth.
Leaf, man, I'm so sorry we didn't get to play this at your place live last week. Lovely track. Your style is getting so much better. Your acid lines are great, like Jim says. Solid 8.9 big fat hairy dildos, mate.
It's
Why
not
would you want a
just
hairy dildo?
better.
I wouldn't.
It's versatile. Do you know what I mean? He's doing things that are completely outside of what I would describe as like a techno comfort zone.
Yes.
And it works.
Yes.
That was brilliant.
Yeah.
You know, it went all sort of sweet and hippie, and then he brought the more
Very
techno
old
bit back
school,
in.
like
Yeah.
when techno
Yeah.
was first developing, especially
Yes.
UK techno,
Yes.
when it was
Yeah.
still sort of very much tied up in that hard trance sound and that epic
Can I have my wine, please?
sort of late 80s. It was still being really influenced by all the stuff that was going on in the late 80s. So
It's like a bird's eye potato waffle. Totally versatile.
Leaf the versatile waffle. Brilliant. I hope that sticks.
waffly versatile.
Waffly versatile.
Waffly versatile.
I think we all stuck some
Versatile.
numbers to it. If not, we all said very, very good things.
I like
Yeah, I
it.
haven't
I'll
stuck
give
it
it
out
an
to
8.
it
Go on
yet.
then, go on, go on.
It's got to be an 8. It's got to be an 8, maybe even an 8.2.
Yeah. maybe.
Well, I don't want Lindsay to beat me, so 8.3.
Oh, hello. And Jim, I think you just said good things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my cup of tea, but it's really nice to hear you doing other stuff, and I didn't realise you could put such beautiful arpeggios together.
Yes!
I wasn't expecting you to do actual music.
Fucking hell.
I didn't
Shit.
like the
Arpeggio.
Yeah, the line that came in. But everybody else, oh sorry, Linz.
all right.
Everybody else seemed to like it. So
I heard it and knew it was going to go down
Well,
really,
actually,
really
a lot-
well.
a
It
lot
was
of-
such a shock, and the way it came in,
That was
like
the thing.
that.
It was
A lot of
shock, but
people
it was
on
like
the
I
chat
knew that was
didn't
going
like
to go down
it.
well.
Oh,
That was
really?
a real
They loved it until the arpeggio came in, and then they didn't like it.
Oh, really?
So
Oh, okay.
I thought it was going to be a hit.
Okay, this is the Unibuff at the Beast.
oh yeah, this is me.
Martin DiNucci, that was
This is Amy pushing buttons.
This is me. Yippee!
that last track was Leaf Josper
Yeah, it was Leaf
Yeah.
Josper. Love and Anarchy Sound System
on SoundCloud.
Just stunned.
by Leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you know, you go back a few years, and Leaf was very,
Frantic.
what's the word, narrow
This is you,
and
obviously.
frantic. Do you know what I mean? As in, he did good stuff, but it was really quite focused.
Yes.
And that he's, as I said,
I
he's
don't-
spreading out and
I don't
becoming
know
more
why
and
he's
more
not playing the
versatile and
video.
sort of multi-talented.
He cares about music.
Yeah.
He really, really does care about music.
Fair play to you, mate.
And we went
It
over
goes- it
and
goes
we
a bit
saw
wrong
how
in a
much he
second.
cares. He's got a son, he's got a dog, takes care of the whole thing, and he writes banging music.
Yeah.
Good fellow, man. Don't give him beer.
I take it that you were using existing sequences.
No, I made them. I made
Oh, of
them.
course, yeah.
I made them.
You
Yes,
spent
Liz.
hours before.
Yes,
Yeah,
Liz.
yeah.
No,
I made them
you're
all.
right.
I made
Amy's
them
wrong.
all. I sequenced this.
Yeah, it took hours, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Sequence.
Setting it up.
Actually, it didn't take me that long. About 10 minutes. So,
That was what the tutorial was. This is this woman thinking it's a cakewalk, playing around with this shit behind you.
Michael Hyman gives me an 11 out of 10.
Biased.
Atari likes furry dildos. That's weird.
I bet he
Not a
fucking
surprise
does.
though, right?
No, not at all
Not a
surprised.
surprise.
Well, you know, it fits in a way.
He said he likes them furry, not hairy.
Not hairy.
Oh.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Where did this hairy dildos come? Did you say hairy
I
dildos?
did say hairy dildo.
Right, well,
Right,
fair
okay.
play, mate. Yeah, but I'm not sure I'd say I like them.
Right, I'd give this one a 10, by the way.
Dildos, that is.
Funnily enough.
Okay, for me, there's no structure.
Pip Johns gives it 23 screaming alligators. So, you know, you can't argue with the customers.
Literally.
What,
I'm
your
sort of waiting
public
for
love
something
you.
to happen now.
Yeah, you know, she put it all in, then pulled it all back out again.
I could do a shit and people would rate it a 10, so.
I dare you to record the noises of you pooping and put it into a track. I fucking dare you.
Mario gives it.
Please don't dare.
909
because it will happen.
It will happen. Right, well, I'm giving you your allotted
Just make
3
sure
minutes.
you're in a bathroom with a nice reverb when you do it.
Her bathroom is good. Is good.
Hey, Elvira!
Yes, Elvira from the Acid Bash, who we played at the weekend. Absolutely beautiful people. And one of the promoters' tracks is coming up a bit later.
Tiny Bites gives it a perfect 10. Fingers wet and sticky girl. What?
There's a line, fella. You crossed it.
Hey.
Right, there's your 3 minutes,
That's
Unibuff.
what Tiny's there for. That's what Tiny does.
Tim Carey says lift music. Fuck you. You're banned. You're banned from the show. So
I've got to
please.
say it was a bit
remove
samey.
yourself.
It was a
for
bit
me,
samey.
you know.
It was a bit samey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
I'm
bit
not.
samey.
I am not making any comment at all
Sounded
because
a
I'm
bit
sat
like a
next to
new-
it.
I think
You
you
know
can
how
all
I feel about
you
people
can all
submitting
comment,
noodles.
but also that was the first time I've ever done that. So you know.
And I can honestly say I would not have been able to do any better. So.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, Linz, I think you would have. A couple of minutes training, you'd
Oh,
be
thanks,
fine.
mate.
Yeah,
No,
but-
but you
yeah,
use
but
Oscar Lab, you understand.
But
yeah.
did Amy have a couple of minutes training?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Some
Oh,
like
right,
this,
okay.
Well, he gave me a 10-minute showdown.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was actually
Alright.
not bad. But
Yeah,
No,
alright,
I know.
okay,
For some,
fine.
this is it.
It's a 6. Screw it, I gave it a number.
Put it this
what?
way. I've been at free parties.
She's
one of the
horrible to
worst
people on the
music
URL scores. What are you doing? It was a fucking
It's a
noodle.
2. It's a 2.
Fucking
It's a
noodle.
2. It's a 2.
I'm not
Amy,
scoring
better
that.
luck
It's a
next time.
noodle.
I'm not getting a blowjob tonight.
You really are not. You really are not. I don't think you're getting a blowjob ever again.
This is
So-
Atari humour.
So this is going to be weird.
This is gonna be weird.
It might not be though.
You say that.
Yeah, but there's always that chance.
Yeah.
It's Atari. Every now and then he just does something unutterably beautiful or something that's really together.
Right, if mine got a 2, this is getting a -2.
No.
Atari Atari's stuff is always weird. Weird and yet compelling.
Well, it shuts all
This is
off.
an art piece again. Atari.
Oh, Perfect 10 Fingers Wet and Sticky Girl was a quote from a comedy core track he submitted
Yeah.
here a while back.
We've had something near 4,000 tracks go through the URL in the time she's been around, so...
And I ain't even watched probably half of them.
No. I've listened to
Let
every single
alone,
one.
you know,
I'm the only one who can say that.
Tim Carey says the wife of a clown is more scary than the clown itself, and
No
you are
shit.
fucking correct.
No shit, man.
oh yeah,
Terrifying.
she's the boss.
Ben Watt says take up balloon modelling and blow that. Huh. Terry doesn't like it.
It's a noodle. It sounds like a noodle.
It is a noodle. It's an arty noodle.
It's yeah, it is. It's a noodle. Shouldn't be allowed. Shouldn't be allowed as far as I'm concerned from now on.
Oh yeah, I remember Tiny Bites. I do remember that.
Thing is, that is like a lot of what modular does. It is
Yeah.
one giant noodle. But then, you know, there's some people doing some awesome stuff with modular.
Tiny Bites also says barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue foot massage. Jones barbecue foot massage.
I'm sure there's more lyrics to that, but we don't know them. Atari, you're coming up close to your 3rd minute now, and it's not... I want a kick drum. I want an amen. I want something I can latch onto. And you're never going to... Well, you're going to give it to us 1 in about 10.
Pip John says it feels like he's in a video game.
Skip to near the end.
I'm
Let's
going
just
to.
Do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Sabrina Carl, thank you for joining.
Don't apologise. Yeah, it's a modular noodle.
I've said before about Atari's tracks. Oh, this one's more accessible. This one for me is less accessible.
Yeah, Atari, dude.
This is a weird one, mate.
Somebody else put a number to that, then.
Like 3.
I couldn't.
Oh,
I couldn't
Amy,
put,
that's harsh.
I
You
couldn't
just
put
gave me
noodle
a
to
2.
it.
So fuck you.
I gave you a 6 to start with. Fuck
Yeah,
off.
but then you listened to Jim, of all people, and changed it to a 2. So fuck you.
Right, okay, so that was a 3 from Amy. Lynn, come on, give us a
That's a
number.
weird one, Atari. That's a bit, I don't know what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to score it because how can I? Because I can't get inside your head to see what you were trying to do in that one.
Oh, would you want to
it's
be
just
in
taking the
Atari's
piss out of
head?
you.
No.
Oh no.
Only for like 5 minutes or so.
I've said before, the only reason I will ever leave this country again is to go over to Canada and jam with Atari.
Yeah.
I ended up tuning into a radio station the other night, an internet radio, just a random one that comes up in a selection when you... I can't even remember what the site is now, but I was just randomly flicking through and this one came on and they were playing some sort of really weird electronica, but it was quite nice and I was like, yeah, it was quite chilled.
It's too fundamental to give it a title.
And that track was the only accessible thing
I'm
that
gonna
they
talk
played
about
for
what
about
there is.
20 minutes and I actually hung on in there.
Just
By
in
the end
case.
of it I was really stressed because I just wanted something
Something to hang on to.
Yeah.
and like you said, you know, I don't usually agree with you on that because I think that you like things too simple for my liking. I like those heart stops and stuff, but you've got to have something to hang on to in the first place. Some form of structure.
Sean Johnson said, Atari, did you ever find your lady? Did you ever find Debbie in Bristol?
No. Please drop that.
Can we just, yeah.
Yeah, let's never mention Debbie again, please.
You're not the boss of me.
This is Stefan Johansson. I believe you're on. I'm sure you're on.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so yeah, Atari, that last one from all of us is like around about lower than 5. Collectively.
Jacob DeBecker gave 8 for Atari.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying, because it's an art piece. It's an atmospheric art piece. So
It's about the 5th one now. It's like that synthwave thing going on.
Synthwave has become... It's people are bringing out synths that make that sort of sound, and when they do,
They're
it
so easy
influences
to
the
make.
music.
I mean, like, they really are.
Atari says that was one of his first songs.
Any of the simple synthesizers.
That explains it. Because remember what I said about when I first started listening to Atari, it wasn't very accessible, and it became more and more.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Why'd you put an old track in, fella?
Just to throw us.
Yeah, but like this, I've seen you play loads of gigs recently. You had a lovely picture part the other day. It's like, surely there's got to be a little section out of that you could have sent it.
You have to excuse me for a minute.
Yeah, give me a sound check, people. Sounds a bit loud.
This is
It's
beautiful,
really not for me, but
Yeah, I like it.
but a little bit derivative.
Tim Perry says I'd
kick
be
is
the...
almost that kick literally is almost non-existent.
Yeah, it's just enough to sort of give
No,
you.
it's not even. I'm not even sure there's a kick there.
Sounds like a tennis ball.
You sound like a tennis ball.
I'm not sure if that's just
Well, it's just, yeah, it's like a. You were saying about ducking suppression earlier. It's almost like rather than being a kick, it's an absence of a sound for a second.
Stefan Johansson says it's okay.
It's okay.
Oh, I like it.
I do.
I really like it.
It reminds me
I'll
of
tell
something
you what
from
it
a long
sounds like,
time ago.
and I'm sorry to be harsh, but it sounds like Preset City to me.
Michael Hyman says this is a great barbecue track.
really
7
does.
out of 10 toasted marshmallows.
It's not bad. Like the artist said, it's okay.
That almost is a set of Europa
Trance
presets.
presets, yeah.
It actually is. I've flicked through it. I've flicked through all the presets because when you're
Yeah,
learning a
it's
new
that-
synthesizer, they're a good place to start so you
electronic
can
string
understand
sound,
how
yeah.
it's working with the sound. And then you realise that
That's
the
his
synthesizer doesn't work with sound, it actually works on the algorithm that makes the sound.
Stefan says the kick is there, but it's just really low. Do you know what I mean?
Right, okay, so you've got like a massive techno head in the corner, and that's
Yeah,
green
from
here.
Kevin and Perry
Side
says so.
Amy really liked it.
I like folk music.
Yeah, you know. So there is a market out there for it, you know, whatever you do.
Zoe Fair says it's like something from Kevin and Perry Go Large.
Agreed.
It is. It's like one of the
Don't get me
Ibiza
wrong,
club
you make
sounds.
those synths sound lovely, but I mean, percussion's completely lost in this.
Yeah, there's no kick drum. You need a kick.
Percussion in general is kind of lost and mushy. And I'm sorry that like I recently upgraded to Reason 10. When I flicked through Europa, the new synthesizers
Yeah.
presets,
Thank you.
Thank you.
there's like a
Pleasure to
whole
meet you at the
folder
weekend.
full of sounds.
You told me the
exactly
complete
like
wrong
that.
name for him, by the way. His name on Facebook
Beautiful.
is Quentin
Derivative.
Van.
Generic.
Generic. That's
Something
the word
else.
I'm looking
I thought it
for.
was the dude
Thank
who
you.
put up
That was a very long-winded way of just sounding saying.
That's
that.
why I
Not
couldn't
when he
find
came up
him.
with the word.
Generic.
Yeah.
Yeah, not for me.
Oh,
like
like
6. Put together well. Could do with more percussion, like Jim says. So it's like a 6 from me. I'm not into that IB3 type sound. But you did it well. Amy liked it. So there's a, you know, Amy. Not Amy. You're not Amy.
And there's way more of me.
I
in the
liked
world.
it, but I'm
That's
backing
true.
you up about derivative and generic.
Yes, that's
That the sounds
yeah.
were very familiar and overused.
Yes.
Stefan Johansson, who made
Yeah,
it, says, I promise that Ibiza will be far away from the next one. No, it was nice. Just because
Yeah,
these
we're
cunts
not
didn't like
saying
it
don't
didn't
do it.
mean...
Like I say, you've got like Acid Head, Psy, Amy's into all kinds of cheese, and then Jim's into like hard techno. So
Yeah.
we're not your audience. We're not, you know,
you
we're
make whatever you want
Yeah,
to
this is
make.
it.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
make music for other people. Make
We are-
music for yourself.
we
Yeah,
are a
that's it.
very small section of society,
Yeah.
and we have ridiculously different musical tastes. So don't take
And we
anything
talk
we say.
Total
Bollocks!
bullshit sometimes.
Well,
So-
not me, but
I
No,
think
I
we all
don't
put a
talk
number
bollocks
to it, or
and bullshit.
roughly. You want to take a
I'd give
number?
it an 8.
I was backing you up on 6 there.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd maybe go slightly higher because, you know,
It
I
did
liked
its
it.
job. Tim KO next up. It's 2-minute and 18-second song. Brilliant, because I think we're slightly behind with time.
Okay.
Stefan
What's
says he
new?
wants to please everyone.
No, please yourself, mate.
Oh no,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah, please yourself.
Just have some
No,
ribs taken out and
that's-
blow yourself.
Totally. I
I
said
know what
earlier,
you
if
mean.
you weren't watching, I'll repeat it for you. Yeah.
No,
When
it's
people
all
score
about
my
pleasing
tracks low, I
himself.
don't care because I didn't write it for them. I wrote it for me. And I'll always score myself a 10 because I wrote what I like.
This is it.
Ben Watts says...
Whereas I'm desperate for decent scores because I completely lack self-esteem and desperately need approval from everybody.
I don't care what scores you give me because in my head I'm winning all the time.
There we
so
go, see?
That's how you should. Yeah, right.
Opposite sides. you see?
Boom.
That's how you
Yeah.
should feel about yourself. You are your number 1 star player, and the only person who's going to look after your number 1 star player is you. And I'm stealing that
This
from
has
Cat
got a real
Williams. but
80s
it's a
sound to
fucking
it.
Yeah, I like
good piece
it.
of advice. Yeah, this is Tim KO.
Yeah.
This sounds like The Knife or something.
I'd like to hear some lyrics on it.
Well, it sounds like an instrumental version of a Human League
Yeah,
track,
yeah, yeah.
and that's not an insult.
I might know it by track, but not by name.
Heartbeats.
Again, if you play it, I'll probably know it.
Beautifully clear. every single sound is sort of perfectly separated.
Yeah, Tim, I think this is going to be an 8 from me. I like it.
I like the piano. It works with this track. I know
If you
you
do
hate
housework,
piano,
do
but-
it.
Moaning about synthwave,
yeah,
but if you're going to
beautifully
go
works this
full on
track.
80s, that's a little bit different, especially if you can do something of your own with it.
Yeah.
Nice use of piano there, unexpected.
Yeah, it's got a nice dirty 80s vibe to it. I kind of like it. Like Lynn said, everything is in its place.
Yeah.
It's at least an 8.
But it's been brought right up to date. I mean, the production on that, those sort of distortions weren't available in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, that's crisp and... But...
And I'm not very fond of like bongos and shit, but you're doing it well.
Yeah.
Or like percussive hits.
It's very simple. You can do this on very little kit,
Yeah.
which is another thing that I really, really like. It's like, it's not about, you know...
It's not about having every
audio
single
going.
piece of
Sometimes
kit in
it's
the
about
world.
having 7 or 8. but
I've
doing
dropped a
something
chaos
good with
pad.
them.
Hello,
Oh my
Romania.
God.
I
I've dropped
cannot
a
pronounce
chaos
your
pad.
Does that
name,
make you
mate.
twitch?
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Tim Carey says, just
Yola.
insult me if you like. I
Well,
don't need
go on.
to insult you because
You should
I
say
liked
things
it.
like that to her.
Good track.
No,
Good
I
track.
liked
She's
it.
very literal.
Yeah, good track.
As
I like that a
literal
lot.
as you.
8 from me.
Robert
Liz?
Miles style, yeah, I'm agreeing with the Robert Miles, but it was
bit
even
slower.
more earlier than that. Do you know what I mean?
way earlier than
It had
Robert
a bit of
Miles,
it had
though.
Robert
Yeah.
Miles structure, but it had a lot of 80s
Yeah,
sounds in it.
yeah.
But as you say, brought right up to date by sort of modern production methods.
Yeah. Somebody says very Mark Almond. Yeah, ish,
Yeah,
but like
but
more
again-
up to date.
Yeah, right
But,
up to date
yeah,
with the clarity.
Amy,
I'd give it an 8. I really liked it.
did you stick a number on it?
I'm trying to think what her
I'm
name
not
is.
going to stick. Yeah, I am. It's a 7.
She did
Oh,
that,
really?
going in for
I'm
the
shocked.
kill. What,
Oh,
LaRue.
yeah. LaRue, yeah.
LaRue, that's who I was trying to think of as well.
No, because it was
But the knife,
quite
yeah,
simple. But
if you like
it's not
that,
my
go
sort of
check the
thing.
knife out because they are awesome.
but scores mean
Nothing. Yeah,
I did
absolutely.
enjoy it, but I would have liked to hear some vocals on it.
So you was trying to guilt me
I
into giving
like
it a higher
vocals
score.
on everything.
I would have liked to have heard some lyrics in
Yeah.
that as well, but I
Yeah.
also feel that vocals might have ruined it.
Subtly, just
Yeah.
tweaked in here and there.
Depends,
Something
like,
like
if
that.
they'd dropped something in the knife style, like I'd have loved it.
Yes, Stefan. Piano ballad.
Did you have
That'll
a
throw
final
a
word on that
curveball
last
to
one, Jim?
us.
Yeah, I said I really liked it.
He
Sounds
doesn't
like the
give
knife.
scores.
No, final word.
LaRue.
This is Wild Style, car alarm
Alarm
techno,
Techno.
work in progress. Might be a first submitter as well. I've not heard Wild Style.
Tim KO says, be honest please, we're always fucking honest.
Yeah, that was
We're
on,
nothing
that was,
if not honest.
That was us. That was totally honest. Honestly, a good track,
Nice
mate.
intro, mate.
Hey Armando.
Shame it was only 2 minutes long. Like you say, some vocals over it would be good.
Very nice
Very
intro.
carefully
Really
done.
like that. It's putting a smile on my face already, mate.
Ooh!
You just knew it was coming. That's why I was smiling on that, and I knew there was a donk coming. A bounce. Whatever you want to call it.
Will there be an amen?
No, I'm learning to be a bit more
What's an
forgiving of it at the
amen?
minute because I was
Why is it called an amen?
Because somebody ages ago called the Amen Brothers made a record with like
yeah,
skip
with that
beat
break.
on it. And
With
a
that
really
actual
a really
record,
clever bit
it's
of
that
drumming,
record,
but
it's
they
the
then
B-side.
sample again and
It's,
again and again and again.
Soul Brother, I think it's called.
Pass. I did watch the documentary about it.
I can't stand it myself.
But they never got any fucking money for it.
No, they
Zoe
didn't.
first says, oh look this best so far tonight. Fuck off, I was the best.
Imagine if they'd got the royalties due to them for that sample.
Wow, that's a
I like that.
It's loud though.
Yeah, that's well
Yeah,
in the
just
mix.
drowned everything else out.
Yeah.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah, I like it as well,
I
but
do.
it is a bit high in the mix.
Jacob and Becky says 9 flapping wet techno
Right,
cunts.
I've got one thing to say about it, right, and that is Josh Wink, Higher State of Consciousness. You cannot have something that heavy and loud without drowning everything else out. Listen to that, the original 12-inch, the minute that acid line hits that high point, everything else is lost. But it just sounds amazing, because what else do you need?
Stefan, give this 9.5 bottles of lube. Everybody's loving it. I'm not so keen.
It's making me smile.
You know.
And if this
that's-
had been
it's
played on a
making me
big
smile.
rig, I'd be jumping around like a twat.
Kids
So-
having fun.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what this is, man. It's good. Big up the kids.
What says 2 pills in your pocket and you'll know it's time to drop when you come up, up, up like a rocket. Someone's an MC.
Yeah.
Stefan
Nice.
says, "Holy crap, that sounds like an
Alien pounding you in the ass.
Car alarm techno. Yes,
That's
mate.
good.
Nice work.
Yeah.
It just suddenly got interested.
Yeah. Mark Heineman's giving it 8 out of 5
Dude, we like your style.
Yeah, Jacob, it makes you jump like a spring. Yeah, it does. Happy vibes, yeah.
That's proper free party music. Come on. Sunrise set. That's what you need. Get everybody back up again.
Coach Johnson's off to go make a track.
Yeah. See you later, Pet.
2 more weeks for the shout out, so unless we all want to sit here for 4 hours tonight. No.
My ass is numb already.
Hey, dude, you should send this Croak-Tech's way. They'd love that.
Right,
They would absolutely love it. Croak-Tech on SoundCloud. What's the name? Toad Snorlax Ferris. You want to find on Facebook. He seems to be the main man. Yeah, Croak-Tech. They would absolutely love that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was
good. That's got to be an 8 from me.
Yeah,
It's not my sort of thing at all, but it just a huge grin. Do you know what I mean?
It did its job.
Yeah, it did its job very well.
A score as soon as you're not.
Give it a 7. I was in the room for me.
It was cheese without using anything cliched at all.
Yeah.
Other than that bounce.
It was
gimmicky.
But it never got
never
too
slipped
gimmicky.
into. You didn't have any of the traditional samples they use. You didn't have any of that fucking use a cheesy bit of music in the middle of it or anything like that. It was purely just done
Gimmicky without being cheesy.
Yeah. Well, no, it was cheesy, but without being gimmicky. I thought it didn't have any of those classic samples.
I think we're trying to say the same thing, but we lack the language to do it.
Either I've just drank too much. That's what it is.
Highly likely.
It does happen from time to time, you know.
What did you say?
Highly likely.
Highly likely.
Highly likely.
Yeah, that last one, not really my thing at all. Gimmicky, yes, I understand. Cheese-ish. The noises were just a little too loud.
Name is ringing a big bell.
Don Von Wozek.
Yeah.
Man, this dude is a fucking sick producer. It's a bit of a long track, and his tracks are a bit long, but they're designed for DJ purposes. So you'll give him your 3 minutes. It's just quality production on it, man.
Nice.
Just absolutely beautiful.
That is
I do like the
Who
kick
does your
sound.
mastering? I want to find out who does bloody Goose Tan's mastering or Red Channel Records mastering for them. Because I've done a remix for Goose Tan that's coming out in July and Sirius, and the mastering on it is phenomenal.
That's a lovely kick sound.
I really want to know who did it because it knocks mine into a cocked hat. I'm re-evaluating everything I've ever done because of it.
Your phone is such a low battery.
Okay, I'm not looking at it anyway, really that much. Now I feel disconnected without my phone.
Oh no, Daniel gives it a 10.
Can I share yours?
Yeah.
Cool. It's just nice to see what people are saying sometimes.
Paulie Kennedy says, this is nice.
Yeah.
Another good proper bit of techno.
Trance.
Justin Lowe says,
Growing, give it time, it's progressive techno. So
here comes the acid sounds I love, building nicely.
Yep, I agree.
It is doing that,
listen
but
to
it's not for
production
me.
on that.
Ben Watt says, when's your next gigs, everyone?
See, I like this sort of stuff. I'm really into
1st of
it.
June, Cambridge, Mr. Whippy.
1st of June, Cambridge, Mr. Whippy for me, and then on the 4th, I'm in Vauxhall.
Oh, you poor thing.
Vauxhall.
You've got to get into Vauxhall.
Mate, the gig starts at 1 at night and finishes at 6 in the morning.
On a
I don't know when I'm on. On a Tuesday as well.
And I'm not available to drive him.
So yeah, Don Von
At least you
Wozek.
don't have to drive there.
Yeah, we get to
Donvanwozek. It's beautiful. It's just stunningly beautiful.
Jacob DeBecky says, techno's alive.
This is track of the night for me so far.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's got the mixture that you like, hasn't it? Yeah. See, for me, I'm sorry, Surges. Even though the production isn't on this level even.
Yeah.
Because it's come from Gadget.
For me, mine is the track of the night, so.
But Unibuff. No, I agree with Jim. And that's exactly what I said to you earlier, Sir. Just get your ass into Ableton.
This
Man,
is
you
the
could be-
second time I've worn my bass face tonight, so
What my face
if
face?
you want to get scores off me, that's what you've got to do is send in fucking techno.
Listen to
Then I
it.
know what I'm talking about.
Astrid gives it a 9, Jacob gives
Turn
it
it
a
off,
10.
just let it
Yeah, just let it play.
Alan gives it a 9. Matthew gives it a 9.5.
I'll let you have a break and then we got running out of time, people.
What time is it?
Cafe.
How many songs have we got left?
Yeah. Does what it says on the box. That's perfect.
Stefan Johansson gives it a 9.
Yeah, it's a 9 from me. Track of the night for me so far. That's
It's an 8
spot on,
for
mate.
me. A little bit too progressive for me, but everything was beautiful.
Bang on.
Absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
Not
arguing with that.
Liked it.
I give it a 6.
6.
That's me
From
gripping
Amy.
the rig and making a right twat of myself down at the
Why
front.
are
So
you making that noise for?
now you know what to aim
That's
for if
pretty
you
much
want
how you
scores
say
off me. You
arguments,
just
yeah.
got to hit me with good proper fucking techno.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was proper good techno.
Yeah.
Proper good techno. No production advice for you at all. whatsoever.
8.2. Graham says
Thinking I've plenty
8.2
for
is
you,
you can't
mate.
hear it with all the clowning over the
Elvira
top.
likes it and she said
Sorry.
she gave it
Although
4
Don, if
unicorns
you
and
are
a
watching, I
lollipop.
wouldn't mind knowing who does your mastering because that was beautiful.
I
Even on that
hate us
crappy little
coming up.
speaker here, that came
I have to
clear
test.
as.
Yeah, it's one of the,
This is
it's
my
one of the moons in the
ex-boyfriend.
solar system.
This is my weirdy ex-boyfriend.
Ah, there you go. This is Amy's weirdy ex-boyfriend. So is this going to be weirdy?
I imagine so. You didn't like his last submission.
Well,
It's
that's
very
quite
loud.
harsh.
Yeah.
It's very,
Very
shit.
well produced.
Pardon me?
I can say that. If I want.
Have you got hit like history?
I don't like him.
There you go. Personal taste is everything.
Although I will admit this is better than his last submission.
It's clever.
Don says that's not mastered, mate. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Don, your production
That
skills
hardly
are
needs
fucking
anything
amazing.
doing to it, mate. That's pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah,
I think
solid work.
Jim just jizzed in his pants.
Hey, that's fucking solid.
This is drum and bass from 3 years ago. It's actually pretty good.
Kinda, you're not my ex-boyfriend, silly.
This is good.
Oh no, I just saw my face when he said that.
Actually,
Oh my god, it's like I'm waiting for a
I will
blowjob.
give it to him. I do like this. So. But his last one was
Stick it in there,
awful.
Mum.
You've done it again. That means you've got to watch.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it and do it again. See if I got it right.
It's a bit loud.
I was going to say, it sounds a bit loud. Let me know, people.
Yeah.
Graham Lee says, Jizzmeister. I believe that's in reference to you. Justin Lowe says, D&B loveliness right there.
Yeah, I was thinking metalheads, so
Yeah.
It's going to kick a bit louder, the sound wave gets.
It irks me, but I do like it.
Is he watching?
I don't think
Nothing
so.
like a bit of irking,
Nice sub.
Isn't it? It's metalheads.
Yes.
it is. It's a bit more sort of.
Zoe Fair says, I can hear why now, Amy. It does sound a bit weird.
What does?
Travis Hampton says, everyone wants to be Amy's ex-boyfriend. It's true because they hate me.
No, they don't. I don't.
Would you like to be my current boyfriend?
No.
Blammed.
Way
him
too
bland.
hard work for me.
Blammed right off.
Incoming.
No, I'm too vanilla.
Well, that is most accurate of most people, really.
I know.
I'm fucking lying. Rock. You know it. I just keep it to myself most of the time.
Jacob says, Mark is my ex-boyfriend. Did you used to go out with Jacob DeBicky?
Yeah, but I used to drive.
No, you didn't.
I
Why
did.
lie?
I did.
Why
I
lie?
definitely did.
Why lie? He was doing you up the shitter every night.
No, I was doing him.
No.
Up the back passage.
No.
That's not an image I want in my head.
Oh, hi, Terry.
Go check out Jacob DeBicky. This guy's like a fucking serious unit.
Yeah.
He can bench press Mark easily.
Tiny Bite says Amy's gone polyamory.
That's my size.
Right, that's nearly 4 minutes.
And William Lee Moglia says Doggo.
I was listening to that sort of music about 12 years ago.
That's what I was going to say.
Really
yeah.
liked it, and it got a little bit messy towards the end. However,
the production wasn't.
Okay,
the production wasn't great. It started off really nice, but it was that classic thing of trying to get any system to play two bass lines like your monitor system at home can. Doesn't work, I'm afraid. You do have to make compensations for the fact that other people aren't going to be listening to your stuff on a pair of studio monitors. They're either going to be listening to it on a rig or, at best, a good hi-fi system.
Yes, agreed.
And yet, I really liked it because it took me back. So
I mean, don't get me wrong, nice track. Just
Yeah.
a few production issues. That's all.
It was 3 years old.
Yeah.
But
Was it?
But it
How'd you
sounded
know that?
it sounded like something that could have been
Yeah.
written 12, 14 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Lynn's number?
nice sort of.
I'm going to give it a 7.5, maybe a 7.6.
I think I'm with you on this one.
I give it a 7 because I liked it, but really I want to give it a 1 because I don't like him.
There you go.
Personal taste.
At least I'm being fair and giving it a musical mark
And
as
that
well.
goes for people.
I know, we're irritating, aren't we, dog?
I don't know, you want over here?
Yeah, I was just about to say, not everyone's going to find you.
To say hello to everybody.
And I'll irritating as well. And then I thought,
You
actually,
got dog kisses!
That's why
Yeah,
it's interesting.
they do, pretty much.
What, me?
I've got some water. Thank
Oh.
you, fella.
Yeah, we do have something in common, I'm afraid.
High five.
Oh, this is David Mooney. This is called Mooney, M-O-O-N-I, on SoundCloud. Magnetic.
Magnetar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're
This
here.
is proper classic, sort of that.
A magnetar is a type of neutron star that of course creates a massive magnetic field.
Are you right there, Mark?
Yeah.
I'm so tired, you wouldn't believe it.
I know, we had the biggest nap today, like about an hour after we woke up as well.
Yeah. Honestly, literally, I got the beast
Spiral
together at
techno.
about 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's
Really making a comeback as well.
Yeah.
It is. There was.
a
I
little
went to
bit
a night
oversimplified for me.
if you haven't caught up with these guys yet,
Possibly.
I like it, but I want more.
More?
I kind of agree with it.
Never before has a boy asked for more.
That's better. That's got the hats in.
And it is only a minute and some in, so like, you know,
Yeah.
in DJ
Terry.
terms, that's about
you
where you
haven't done
want to
anything
be.
yet.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're not even dropped the track in.
No.
This is a taster by the look of it, really.
Yeah.
Daniel says he loves the bass drum. And he
I
says,
like the whole thing.
have you farted, Terry?
Probably a little bit of a sucker for it.
And he says, Korg, question mark?
I don't know who this, like, what do you want over here, though?
Tiny
Why are
Bite
you
says
trying to
Mark
get
is
in?
suffering technomyalgia.
This dog wants something I have.
What is that?
Some kind of techno disease.
What's myalgia though?
Like fibromyalgia, but
Yeah, what's fibromyalgia? Brain disorder.
It's
You're a
a
brain
nerve
disorder.
Is it a twitchy thing or is it a like a
No,
hurt thing?
it's a nerve pain.
Oh, it's a pain thing. Oh,
What's up,
worse.
Terry? You bored of being asleep on the bed?
Yeah.
So like my fucking arm thing that I keep getting on and off. No reason for it. That I can find.
Christian Wheatsall
Hurts.
says, hey Mark, I found a video from you like 2 years ago and instantly fell in love with your music. I started making an analog and modular acid techno live recently. You gave me a lot of inspiration for that. Thanks for doing your thing, and fuck sleep, you can sleep when you're dead. All he does is sleep, mate.
He can sleep for England, this one.
I was asleep half an hour before my set. And then I woke up and nearly puked because I was that nervous. I'm like, oh my god. The dude that was on before me, his tunes were brilliant. They were full and he really knew how to work the crowd. And then I came on.
Yeah, and they had singing in, so it was instantly better.
And they had melody in and everything. And that's a 7 for me from that one. It was a little
I
bit...
was just beginning to get into it.
Yeah, I was like, just like, yeah.
I was just about to say,
That
oh, this
literally
is
was
getting
it.
better.
That literally was it. Literally was it.
Right.
Literally was it. 7 for me. A little bit melodious and could have done with a little bit more movement.
I'm not going to score it because I want to hear
Oh
more
my-
before
okay.
I actually
Look,
judge
this is
it.
the man that's saying he's got to work some more melody into his sets, and he's complaining about your stuff being melodious. And I actually thought that was a nice dark one myself. but there you go.
Hypocrisy.
Yes, welcome.
If it had been any lighter, it would have been in the trance territory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. It was quite hypnotic and so
That's what I mean.
dreamy.
If it had changed too much, that would have taken it out of the techno territory and well into
Did you want
trance.
more wine?
Well, we need to mark that last. I gave it a number. Do you want to give the last one a number?
No.
I didn't because I didn't hear enough of it.
Yeah.
It stopped just as I was getting into it.
Yeah. Okay, so there's
Help
mixed
yourself if you
reactions.
Ooh,
This is Jacob.
Go on your bed.
what's happening right now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's Jacob.
Yeah,
Man, he's
yeah.
a fucking G.
This
I've
is
always
so
said it.
spacey. Music is quite
The
low.
legend that is.
I like it, but I also
brilliant.
don't like it. It's weird.
No, he's brilliant. Oh, mate.
You have just your own fucking
So
style.
fucking clever.
Yeah.
Everything he does and everything he's ever done is always clever.
Yes.
Really clever.
Give me a sound check.
His progressions are unlike anybody else's. You never quite know that you're in the middle of one. Do you know what I mean? Before you know it, the track's changed out of all recognition. You didn't even notice how the fuck he did it.
No, I agree.
That was very clever, actually.
That
He's so
really
clever.
clever.
It's not getting enough credit for being so fucking clever.
Tim, everybody gets 3 and a bit minutes. That's standard. Your track got 3 and a bit minutes.
All I'll say about Jacob is a book you should not judge by its cover.
Yeah, absolutely.
All I would say about Jacob is he looks like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
Ah!
I'm not the only one that thinks that. Yes!
Mark thinks I look like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
I don't even watch the programme and I know that face.
Daniel says I am dancing. That is a good thing.
Yeah, this is
got a nice
badass.
beat to it.
I think Michael
Very
Hyman
clever.
thinks it sounds a bit muddy. Says, was it recorded underwater or through a wall?
No, I think that's the YouTube compression.
Yeah, I also think the fact that it's got that jazz mixed in with
Might
it,
well
the
not
jazz,
be
because
mixed
it's
in
earlier,
muddy.
it's naturally
It
muddy
might well
anyway.
not be mixed and mastered yet.
Probably not. Jacob, it's a 10, mate.
I like things that sound underwater. Because I like being underwater.
Oh, it's just so many layers of yes, mate.
Elvira says,
The video,
unexpectedly
the
weird,
video,
but nice.
everything.
I agree. Unexpectedly weird. Not too
Yeah.
keen on this
SpongeBob.
bit.
Jacob says, liquor and whores!
Liquor and whores. Yes.
Stefan gives
Yeah,
it a 9,
bring that
Maldio
liquor.
gives it a jazzy 8.
Jacob, it's a 10 for originality, craziness, and the video rocks.
Paulie Kennedy gives it a 9, but a 10 if it was clearer.
Right, Jacob, you heard what you need to do with this track, mate. Just tidy it up a touch.
Send it to me this time.
That's twice tonight Jim's offered to master something.
Jacob knows already that I would always have a go at any of his stuff just for the fun of it. Even if he never used it, just because I would enjoy doing it.
I am a permaid, Jacob, you're correct.
If you gave me stems, the thing is, when someone gives me stems, I can see
Tiny
how they work.
even, sorry, Tiny. It's phasing like hell here. I wonder if you have a phase problem, which decoding is getting confused
I
by.
don't think so.
No, I think it's just the sound of this.
Yeah.
It's badly digitised, and I think it's, you know.
Manuel says, where's the drop? Oh, there it is.
I think we're halfway through it.
8.5 from Daniel.
Yep, see?
It's that sense of timing. It's so clever because it
Jacob,
works.
mental, mate. Mental.
It's really clever, but it
It's
almost
so
got a little
clever.
bit too clever for its own good.
No,
Right?
it's
It's
not.
starting to lose me.
This
Yeah,
is one
I
of his
agree.
best yet, as far as I'm concerned.
I agree with that.
I
Oh yeah,
agree
this
with
is the
that.
thing. I'm not
But then
arguing.
again, I'd
It's
say
so
that about
clever.
every new one he's put out for the last 6 months
Yes,
or so.
yes,
I'm like,
yeah.
Jacob,
Each
you
one just gets
like,
better and better.
And for originality,
Yeah. Jacob, mate, you've had over time, man. That's 4 minutes. You've had the whole track played, fella.
Yeah.
It's a 10 from me on all counts, mate. Video, originality, craziness. That middle bit does need a bit of a clean up and touch up, but other than that,
just
I
want to
think
bring
you're
that
fucking
kick so it
golden.
thumps, so no people then know
Yeah.
that fucking drops come. Because I could, when I bent down, I was like, oh shit, we're in it.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it,
Banging.
I
You know.
think
It wasn't quite clear enough.
The
You
mix,
got
just
great
a bit of mix
scores
and a little
across
bit of
the board.
mastering, mate, and that is just like, yeah.
Hello, Loki Bearsby.
Yay!
Huh.
Haven't seen a track from you for a while, fella. Okay, funnily enough, this is Andrew
You got my
Coogan
lighter now.
from Hardware Jams. The
Speaking about hardware Hardware Jams.
His producer name is Little Box, and it contains sulfate.
Yeah, great name.
I don't know where we are with the
got a
sound
big
now,
box.
people. Please let me know.
Me too.
Marcel says needs more cable. Everything needs a cable. Logie, you're damn right. That was an interesting track.
My box is dark and progressive.
My box is very small and limited.
I've been in there, it's bigger than you think.
My box is hard and distorted.
I can believe that.
Manuel says nice
My
track.
box is still trying to find itself.
Where's it gone? India?
I was going to say, yeah, mine's kind of gravelly.
Tune into the URL till people talk about their boxes. I'm not even too sure which box we're talking about.
No, none of us are. That's the whole point. This is several different conversations going on at once.
Boxes are great for that.
However, this is
Not what I expected.
no.
I'm not into it.
It's a bit arty for me.
I like it, but I want it to do something else.
Yeah.
But again, it would be good background music.
It's like somebody took an old Jesus and Mary Chain song and just did a digital version of it on MIDI instruments.
I'll tell you what it sounds like to me.
Boss,
If
Dr.
you were-
Riven DDR01.
If you were going to an art gallery and it was modern
Nice
art,
reason.
and they wanted to create an atmosphere, they would have this sort of thing playing in the background, and it would be perfect for that. It would create an ambience.
An ambiance.
I think what it is that I like it when people can hark back to the old days and do something modern or their own with it. Paying
Like
homage
green
paying
sleeves,
homage is
yeah.
one thing, but then just recreating what used to.
Oh, it's pretty. It is
that's
pretty.
pretty. Yeah.
Who is it?
It's Andrew Cougar from the Hardware Jams.
Oh yeah, Big Ginge.
Big Ginge.
Big Canadian Ginge.
See, that sounds almost like Plaid for a moment.
I'd say I thought you'd like it because I thought it might be kind of
I
up your
like,
street.
I like the way it suddenly changed then. I really wasn't expecting it.
No, I wasn't. I was expecting to be the
That's
same
really
way
nice,
through.
actually. No, I'm about to just because I was just
Change
going to
your
say
mind.
I like it when people can take it and twist it and do their own thing with it.
Manuel
And then
says
he
it.
just actually, as I was saying it, literally did it. So fair play.
Manuel says it sounds like Aphex Twin on ketamine.
I'll go listen to Plaid. They are just pure ketamine music.
Tiny Bite says it's an Indica track.
Daniel says sensual atmospheric. It's an Indica track. Tiny, I like that. That's good.
Oh, apparently I'm wrong. It's Australian, not Canadian. Why did I think he was Canadian?
I thought he was Canadian as well.
All right, well,
Who?
big Australian Ginjan.
Yeah, he even corrected me on that the other day. Yeah, lovely, stunning track. Not really up my street, but it was beautiful. I think it would be criminal shame to give it anything less than an 8, but I'm going to give you a 7.9.
Well, so you're criminally shamed then?
Yeah, criminally shamed.
I'm going to give you a thank you for doing exactly what I was just talking about. Giving something that could have stayed bland just that little twist and giving it a stamp and...
Yeah.
I would have marked it quite low at first, but I'm going up to a 7.5 because that end bit was far more interesting.
Yeah,
And
it
was
just made the whole
unexpected.
thing suddenly,
Pop.
I
And
think
it was
beautiful.
Glad I had the
And
patience to
I'd give
listen
it an
to
8.
No.
See, you got fairly good scores over the board, man.
Yeah, we know what Indica is, mate.
Go listen to...
Oh, hello!
Well, that's a change. Jesus Christ, that's a slap in the face from the last track.
Who was that last track? That was Andrew Coogan
Adrian
from
Coogan.
Hardware Jams. Little Box.
Yeah. If you like
he's
that, go listen
actually
to
related
Plaid's
to Steve
albums,
Coogan.
Not Freeze and Rest Proof Clockwork.
This is Maudio, who's thinking about changing his name for some reason, but we know
Don't
his
do
idea.
it.
We can. There, don't do it. Stockwork Original Remix. Original Mix.
Oh,
Oh,
we're
I've
having
got...
some good techno
It's
tonight
got
as
us all
well.
bouncing like bunnies.
What's that?
It's got us all bouncing.
Like bunnies.
See, these floppy boomy bass drums are really in fashion at the minute.
Graham
Floppy
Lee.
bass drums.
Floppy big.
Yeah.
As if it's got...
I like them.
Just go.
I'm
Very
determined
loose
I'm not going to
skin
do
and
it
all
for
that
at least
stuff.
2 or 3
Go.
years.
It's a 9 from Daniel. Graham Lee says wet trout. I don't know what that's in reference to.
Slap with us. Nothing like a good slap with a wet trout to wake you up in the morning.
Well, the track came in
track,
late.
like that.
Slap with a wet trout bass drum. Yeah, that's not too much for a mouthful, that's what I'll call it.
Elvira gives it 6 bunnies.
Bouncing around like bunnies.
I'll call them
mine's
flabby
got really
bass
good
drums,
style.
but, you know.
Justin says great start, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get a drop, I think this is the drop.
This is all you're getting, people. The rest of it's just going to be like bang, bang.
Yeah.
Because it's techno.
Miles has just joined the party.
No.
Maldio, top work, mate.
Yeah, a little bit unpredictable for my tastes.
Oh,
it's alright.
come on.
I'm boring. You got to remember this.
Looking at that line though.
Unpredictability good?
No,
No.
no, I
That
don't
was
like
a firm
unpredictability.
no.
No, it's a firm no. I don't like unpredictability.
Okay.
Well, it's one of the reasons I don't like a lot of
You
solid
like
tracks.
my
I'm quite
tribal
fussy
sets,
about.
and they're not totally predictable.
Does she though? Does she?
Or am I just
First
being
time
kind?
you heard me playing, you said that it was hypnotic and disturbing, and you danced all the way through it.
But it was hypnotic and disturbing. The way that you took sounds and then twisted them round. But the rhythm, I found it quite comforting to follow. It never sort of shook me out.
I lost you about 5 or 6 times. You even said to me that's taking the piss. And the kick drum came in, and it wasn't until it had been going for about 3 times that you started dancing again. But you were grinning your head off like a loo.
Marcel says
It was a little bit off.
Just go.
You can, just go louder.
the track is good, but it sounds like they recorded it in an empty dance floor with mics.
I love playing to little small audiences like that because you can take the piss once you've got that one-on-one contact with someone. It's so much.
Right, yeah, but the thing
fun.
was, when it was doing things like that, you were doing this to me. Oh, you were watching and you were watching.
Yeah,
So no, there was a what's the word? There was a rapport going on. Just listening to it
Just
cold.
you, that was everybody there.
Graham Lee said 7.1
but the whole
Sturgeon
bunch
fell
Virgin,
over.
not my taste.
Forgy fell over.
Yeah.
Fell
Still
over
get
his own
7
feet.
will not be your taste, good thing.
Daniel says House. Jonathan Cross says got a Jeff Mousey vibe.
Jeff Mills.
Millsy vibe. Terry doesn't like it.
I love it.
Miles said that I missed much.
Mel,
You've
yeah,
missed it all,
best.
Miles.
Yeah, you really are.
Mal, best thing I've heard you do, mate. This is beautiful.
Your production's getting better and better. It's a good solid 8 for me on that one. Would like a little bit more.
I'd have forced the
movement, maybe.
bass a little bit more and took the top end down just a little touch. But I'm trying
Solid.
to go on just hearing this from this speaker.
Solid track.
But yeah, I really like
Yeah, I
that.
hear you, Paul.
I didn't care for it, but I really like Maldio, so I'm torn.
Give it a number.
I'd give it a 6.5, which isn't bad for me.
That isn't bad for you for a techno track. I think you'd like to see a little bit more movement in it, whereas he's
I
more
think
about
that would
dark
have.
Yeah.
I
And you
thought-
nailed that, so well done.
To be honest with you, what he could do just to please some people is do a remix of it where he puts another break in about a third of about the next third of the way through. That's a bit
Make
longer
it a touch more accessible.
and leaves out all of those sounds from the first. When it comes back in after that first break, just leave it really bare and empty. Have a slight build-up going on. Do your drop, do your sample in full, have your little build-up, and then kick the whole lot off together. You've extended your track by about 3 minutes. You haven't actually added anything.
Yeah, and it would be a Lindsay mix. 'Cause
And,
it'd be
Lindsay
what I
would
like.
find it more accessible.
Yeah.
DJs would find it a bit more accessible, which it's a lesson I've yet to learn myself, so I shouldn't be lecturing anyone else on it.
Linz, did you stick a number on it?
I haven't yet. It was exactly the sort of thing I like.
Go.
I found the break a little bit confusing. Wasn't quite ready for it.
Yeah, too early.
But having to be perfectly honest, if everybody wasn't chatting around me and we weren't having all this banter, I
You'd
probably
have
would
been
have
in
been
it.
concentrated a little bit more, and it probably would have been.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it an 8.
Oh, good scores. Yeah, good scores all round.
Daniel gave it a 7. Oh, sorry.
No, go.
Miles gave it a 6.5.
Oh, really? I am surprised.
I don't think we've played your track yet, Miles.
That's just the third bit of good fucking solid techno we've had, like all good solid.
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, it was solid.
All 3 of them tracks, like Don's, Surges.
Yeah. Oh, apparently Boomtick have got a new album, mate. A URL album, so I'm going to do a special on that at some point soon. It's the volume 3. I took a quick look at it the other day, but I haven't listened to it yet. This is
Terry watching?
I don't think he is.
Oh,
This is
damn.
Jonathan Cross.
I'm gonna have to give him a ring.
Logie Bearsby says, great to hear the feedback from you guys on everyone's music. Great points.
Thank you very much, Logie.
Thank you.
And don't forget, Logie, the biggest point is that it is just our personal.
Yep,
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
You know.
You get 4 other people in here and have completely different points as well.
Yeah. Which is something Jim said to me a couple of weeks back. He's like, you need variation on the show. It's like, that's exactly it. So I'm trying to get as many studios as I can fitted in and as many different points of view just to prove that point that it is arbitrary. Our scores mean fuck all.
You fucking love that word.
I do, yeah.
But when you have people on here who produce music themselves and stuff and are doing well and you like their production, that's the time you should maybe listen to them. I mean, like me, I've had plenty of people offer me production advice, and there's quite a few of them I've really valued that advice, and I've listened very carefully. Yeah. And gone in, you know, because I really admire what they do and the way they sound. But then there's other people who I'm not after that sound. Why on earth would I take their advice? Yeah. 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 It's all... And it's personal preference. Yeah, it's personal preference. But at the end of the day, you know, if like someone's giving me advice who produces everything to that London sound, so the 909 London sound and all the rest of it, then obviously I'm not going to, because I'm not a big fan. I was back in the day, but I'm not anymore.
No, that's it. You know? This is another art gallery song for me.
I'm a real beautiful person when it comes to techno in particular. I like character and I value that over the actual overall production value of techno. Absolutely, I think that's part of the DJ's job, is to deal with that inconsistency in sound, because you're playing records from loads of different producers who've all got different production values, have produced on different record labels and different mediums. 4 different mediums. Like if you're producing for vinyl, it's a little bit different for if you're producing to record onto a tape or to put on a CD.
Okay, Miles, I can't find your track in the thread. I'm not too sure where it is. If you get it over to me now, I'll play it before the end of the show. Okay, this is late night session, techno jam, deep chord, and it's Jonathan Cross.
Can you turn this up a little bit?
I can. I don't think there's much to it, mate.
I quite like it though.
This is the thing, I quite like it.
Again, I do quite like it.
Again, it's beautiful, and I like. For me, I like the fact there's several different sort of time sequences going on.
That was a bit. Man, that acid goes high.
And it's all live. He's got an MX1.
And there's some dirt and distortion going on there.
No, wait, that's a TR8. Monologue. I'm not sure what this is at the top.
Yeah, the production's a bit off, the mix is a bit distorted, but
I wasn't expecting that beat to come in, I have to say.
It took a while to get going.
Yeah,
exactly
well, it started off, first of all, it just sounded like an ambient art piece, and now... Yeah, production values are a bit...
distortion on the 303s is just...
Did you say gravelly?
Bleeding over, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Miles, can you send it to my other account, fella?
No, that's quite all right, darling.
Oh, here comes the dog.
You don't have to apologise at all for coming back in.
Has that still got wine in it?
Yeah, Terry, go on your bloody
bed, dog.
Miles, I can't forward it from Mark the Acid Clown Gardner.
Go on.
I can't forward it for some stupid reason.
Probably wants to go out. Go in the corner.
Don't shit on the bed.
Yes.
Okay, we've had 5 minutes of that song.
Okay.
Go on, Linz, give us a chat.
I'm trying to think how to describe it. At first it sounded like an art piece, then the beat came in and I quite liked it, but there was a little bit too much messiness for me to sort of really get a feel for it. If it was clearer, I think I would have really liked it. But again, it's one of those melodic but quite hypnotic techno-trancey tracks.
Yes, it was good, but it wasn't for me. I'll let somebody else put a number for it to it first.
It's a difficult one because the production quality let it down.
I was in the toilet.
It was live.
It's a live jam, and that's quite often the way. Unfortunately, you sort of have to accept
so it's
the
difficult.
Fact that it's
so I hate putting a score on it because I would criticise it for that, and yet that's unfair because it's a live track.
Q says for chill out, it's okay.
Yeah, it was chill out, but it was quite. It had a nice rhythm to it once the rhythm got started. I'd have danced to that. I'll give it a 7.
I'm with Linz.
Marcel says it's the lack of cowbells, and Alvaro says it's not my cup of tea. with an upside down smiley face, which is one of my favourites.
Yeah, it's not my favourite vodka shot.
Fill some more dead air, people.
We'll try.
Please,
Funny,
talk
isn't it?
about something.
Yeah, but have you noticed this? When there's a really good track talking, okay, we shouting over the top of it, nobody can hear it, and the moment there's total silence, everyone goes,
Not me. Not me. The moment there's total silence, I think, right, I'm just going to quickly go over here and...
Joe O'Hagan says, I enjoyed it, pretty easy going.
Make
Graham
myself
well,
says,
it's easy going.
not quite there. DM me for why. No, just tell us here. Marcel says, I liked it, 7.6.
Yeah. I quite
liked it. You know, especially with the live stuff.
Took quite a while to get started.
Took a long while. Took a long while to get started.
Which is why I thought it was another art piece. Way
A bit more forgiving about production values and stuff. You know, I've learned over the last year or so how much more difficult it is to get a good sound when you're messing around with live stuff. It's so much more difficult.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, Jens. This is Jens Buttram.
Go on, Jens.
Jens Buttrolls. Yeah.
You see me and Mark straight away, like, bang, shots. Get our fingers out.
Yeah, this is it.
Base face on, bite the bottom lip.
Yeah. Why is it about the bottom lip?
Yeah. You've got to smile at the same time as you frown as well. That's also the... That's the base face.
This is good.
Yeah. Oh, when are you going to come and play for us, Jens?
This is really good.
Mate.
Manuel says groovy. Graham says in your face.
Yeah, absolutely in your face.
Loki Bursley says heavy, very nice. Justin Lowe says that woke me up.
Yeah.
Jesus, 4.
Somebody gave it a 4.
4 proper bits of techno.
Oh yeah, 4
fucking
proper
nice.
bits of techno into
I came in on the right night, people.
And one from Jens, which I didn't expect. He sent me a
Jens
remix.
normally do.
He sent me a remix, and it's really light, and like this is banging. Not sure about that.
Daniel says,
Yes,
is this live?
I don't think it is live now.
No, it's not live.
No, it doesn't sound live to me.
Weird track.
Yes.
I like the harmonica.
Brilliant.
Zoe likes the bass on it, but she says it needs more. I like this bit better than I like the first bit.
It's got melody.
Yeah.
Rebecca Davies gives it an 8.
I think it's an 8 regardless. Jens, I'm impressed with this. So on those ranks, I'm going to give it an 8.
Michael Hyman says make that 9.5. Maldio says why the harmonica?
Yeah, why the harmonica?
No, but for me that makes it.
Yeah, totally.
It just makes it more interesting.
It's the fact that you can loop something up that isn't even in rhythm with the original recording.
It works.
But if you keep it going, it becomes your head turns it into musical sense whether you like it or not.
Graham Lee says mouth organ.
Love it. Brilliant.
Love a good mouth organ.
Harmonica to give it its proper name though.
Yeah, but mouth organ. Paulie Kennedy just says blah, blah, what?
Yeah, Amy's had just about the right amount of wine right now. Oh no, what? Stop it.
Justin Lowe gives it an 8. Paulie Kennedy gives it a 7.5.
Yeah, it's an 8 from me.
Nice
And,
one, Jens. Thank you.
and I don't like it again. Bring back the mouth organ.
You have to have something for the DJ to mix out.
Do you know what we don't have enough of? Harpsichord. And also, what's this one?
Disappointed. You
Yeah,
stopped
Cox.
that
Yeah, I was disappointed. I had to stop it as well. Tit Squeezer. Can't remember their names now. Accordions.
Accordions.
That says
Squeezer.
More harpsichord
Welcome
and
to
more
heaven, here's your
accordions,
harp. Welcome
please.
to hell, here's your accordion.
Yes. Agreed. Okay, so yeah, Jens, good scores all round. I think. Did we all number it or say it was good? I'm pretty sure we did. We all gave that one a nice big ass thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it just slightly lower, 7.8 rather than an 8.
Okay.
I'd give it a 6.
For me, the harmonica went a little bit on for a bit too long.
Oh, for me,
I really
the
liked
harmonica
it
was
as
not
novelty.
enough.
So picky.
I know, but just after a while, I was just thinking, okay, that was really clever.
That's
I liked
like,
it.
Really,
and it's
that's really like you're going to
can you
drop
stop
her
it
a
now?
point
Can you
2 for
stop
that.
Yeah, that's it. It's only a
Have a
point
word
2.
with yourself, Lindsay.
Come on.
Daniel says mouth orgy. Love a good mouth
please.
orgy.
Okay, that's as loud as I can
I
get it
thought
in
it
the
was
studio. Please let me know how that sounds at home. This is the guy who's just commented. This is Daniel. Is it Callis?
I don't know. How do you say your last name, Daniel?
Anyway, this is the promoter of the Acid Bash. This is one of his first ever tracks. One thing I will say is it needs a little bit of a master. It's very quiet at the moment.
Is that
Can
as bad as
somebody
it
reach
can
out
go?
and knock that up a bit?
Turn the finger.
I have. We're at max here.
Is it?
Yeah, end one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go.
Wow, that is quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
I like it though.
Yeah, I like it.
How's the same? Can you all hear it? I had to knock that down a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's good though, right?
Yeah.
It's good.
Is it just like Calais?
Alice.
Well, if you all guys want to start paying, I don't mind doing some mixing and mastering.
Well, no, I thought it was Calais. But that's not how he's...
It's Alice, yeah.
I think it's Callus.
The scavenger at the moment is trying to whore himself out for as much mixing and mastering as you can give the man. He's going to charge you a little fee for doing it, but you know. This is good, fella.
Yeah.
This is really good.
It is.
I can't promise to give you release quality, but I can at least get you up to so you can.
Because we had to crank the volume here.
Miles says sounds good.
And he knows what he's talking about.
Mario says, yep, nice.
And after this tune, that didn't sound too shabby either.
Yeah, exactly.
I like this actually.
Melody, mate,
It's got
that
more
tune
going
was
on to it
banging.
than just doosh, doosh,
Yeah,
doosh,
yeah, it's
doosh.
really. But then Daniel comes from like a psytrance kind of background. And this is like, it's got elements of psytrance, but it's way more techno.
Yeah.
It's techno.
It's a 7-minute long track
It's such
as well.
a fine divide, but
It's techno.
it's
yeah,
techno.
yeah.
I wouldn't even say there was a divide, I'd say there was a crossover.
Over the top acid techno.
Like I say, it's a 7
Like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're getting good scores, fella. It's a shame we didn't do this from your flat.
And even I like it. Yeah, we should have done.
Yeah, right. We were hanging.
That's so funky.
Again, not fond of those percussive kind of bongo-y sounds.
Really?
You're doing it well. Yeah, I don't like it.
Damn
I know he's doing it
that
well.
is,
He's
I
done it
love
well. He's
it.
done it well.
That's beautiful.
Right, that's your 3 minutes 30. Do you want to listen to a bit more?
Yeah.
Rebecca Davies says 9. Love the bring-ups and bass drop.
It's constantly moving. Of course you want to listen to a bit more. That's the whole point.
Yeah. Sucks you in.
Yeah.
Look, all of us bouncing around, apart from Amy.
There you go. You see what I mean? Especially when you haven't got a waveform to watch. YouTube's the way forward for that.
What?
Well, let's just look at the screen. Like, all three of us, right, were bouncing away, and you were like.
Oh.
But you said you liked
No,
it.
I do like it. I do like it.
Oh, you take the piss.
Apparently Daniel is from
A Dutch techno underground.
Okay.
Soz.
Yeah.
You guys might like some of my
really
stuff
nice.
actually.
Nah.
They would.
Yeah. This is nice.
Mark, pick me up.
Yeah, I will do. I will do.
This is twisted shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get me in the
Do you
scavenger
know what?
the
They're
next
such
time.
nice people as well.
They
Get
were
me out
beautiful
there.
people.
They're the most welcoming people we've ever had, like, from a gig.
Yeah. They took us
And if this is
into
the
our
music
hotel
they're
flat.
playing,
Yeah.
it's right in line with what you do as well.
Yeah. Apparently, he structured the whole night around me.
Really?
When he said that, I was like, shit, I've got to be fucking good.
It made Mark feel even more
How
sick.
to make Mark really nervous.
Oh man, I literally,
Yeah.
literally half hour before, I'm like, can we just like run away? Can we just literally run away?
Shits himself when he's playing at a free party.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've only got 15% battery.
Oh no! Well, we are almost at the end of the show. That's Swampy, work in progress. And
That
I think
was
we all like that a
really
lot.
good. Yeah, I'd give that a 9.
That's a 9. Yeah,
Right.
It's
that's
much
annoying.
better than just
We
regular.
may need to turn that down a
Doosh,
lot.
doosh,
Yeah.
doosh.
Okay. Before we go tonight, would you like to hear maybe the last tune from the finally finished Weird Monkey album?
Absolutely. Can you send it to me, Jim?
Oh, look
can
how
send
easy
you a
other
link
people
to a
can just
nearly
slip their
finished
tracks in.
Hey, I can send you a link to a nearly finished version.
That'd be good for me. This is Miles the Wolf. Honey, I stuck your track in before it was supposed to be stuck in, so you did well.
Mark the Acid Clown Gardener
Yes,
shall get
please.
a message in a moment.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, but look how easily these guys are slipping it in for you. I think you might be gay, mate.
Slipping it in.
yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh,
sounds a bit rude.
I try and slip it in and you're resistant. All these guys try and slip it in and you're like, oh yeah, give it to me, give it to me. Just slip it in, Jim, slip it in and I'll play it.
This is Miles the
I'll
Wolf.
fucking play it!
We are a music show!
I'd like to point out I'd got a totally different image of wrong in my head. I was like, slip it in for him. See you two in a bit then.
Daniel says a lot of people in Holland wanted you in Holland.
Yeah, this is true, and I think a lot more people will as well. After the performance.
Alright,
and
big
the
up
vibe.
yourself.
No, I just think it was a good night, you know, and it deserves to be hyped up, and you know, any help we can be in England, we will. And like I say, get me and Jim over next time. Just a DJ set for me would be loads cheaper, fella.
But we'd come back anyway, like.
Yeah, we're thinking about coming over to your next event, regardless of who's playing, just because it should be good. Okay, this is Miles the Wolf, Kazan, Kazan 303, Noodle Soup Demo. It's bang on for our time.
Oh, I wish I had some noodle soup.
Yeah, I do too, actually. Give me a sound check, people. The sound is great, thank you very much. Carl Hinsley has just joined the show. You are late, buddy. You've got 2 tracks left and we're over.
It's a little bit subdued.
Which is a surprise from him, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I would say muddy, but it's not muddy.
No, it's subdued.
It's subdued.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it is quite muddy.
It's like muddy.
Top's been cut off.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But the top's been cut off, but it's so neatly cut off. I can't imagine it's not deliberate.
Yeah.
Which is why I use the word subdued rather than muddy.
Can I have a lighter, please?
I'm trying to concentrate on doing this and I can't think what I'm doing.
Cheers,
Yes,
buddy.
that's what I want. That's the button.
Gravely says Warlog feedback delays phase please 7. Okay.
Mario says needs
This
a
is
bit of
dungeon
EQ.
techno.
Could do a bit of EQ. It's live. It's all live. He's got a fucking truckload of kit. What do you say, Liz?
This is dungeon techno.
Should be done.
Yes, Jim.
Bit of monkey tech.
That's not a 303, by the way.
No, I wasn't doing a 303.
Were you not?
No, I'll show you a 303.
Could you do it in time with the track?
No.
They also
I ain't got no rhythm.
If I put my lighter, if I drop my lighter under your foot. No, there it is. I got it. Thank you.
Pew, pew, pew.
she's bang on. That's exactly what they do.
I think
Justin's
it
off.
was a 303 and a
Catch
past
you later,
live.
Justin. Thank you for joining the
I
show.
don't understand the obsession.
Had its moments tonight.
They have their place.
Oh, is that
yeah,
it?
but
Is that it?
every now and then, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the end
Yeah,
of that.
that's it.
Isn't it?
I liked that, but it felt like the top had been cut off it.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure whether that was deliberate or not because it sounded so perfectly cut off.
Yes.
Which is why I said
High
dungeon
pass
techno.
filter,
Yeah.
Subdued
low
dungeon
pass
techno.
filter.
But sort of, you know.
You got
quite
something on
sharp
that?
cue, take everything from about 15k up down. But I don't know, sometimes people
I
when they're
don't know
mixing,
any
they,
of these
they
words.
concentrate on too much on what they're seeing.
Yes,
you know
from
what I
what they're
mean?
hearing. Yeah,
and,
I agree with that.
And they don't realise how much of a slope there is after that point where they've cut
Right,
off, where they're
okay.
taking still quite considerable amounts of level
Because
off.
these days you do a lot of things with your eyes rather than your ears, you know. You look at
I
it,
disagree with that
Yeah.
so totally. Like, everything with your ears, and
Everything should be done with your ears. I totally
really
agree.
struggling, then every now and then you do need a visual aid.
Miles says it's still in production. It is a demo. Yeah, I fully agree. On those
I
rounds,
do.
I'm going to give it a 7. Great start. Like people have said, little EQing on it would be lovely, and maybe like a line, some sort of synth line over the top of it.
See, yeah, I was expecting.
Daniel says
I was
the background
expecting
sounds like a
techno to keep building.
didgeridoo.
Yeah, I did a bit, but that worked.
You're expecting what, Jim?
I was expecting the techno to keep building.
Yes.
And then
It is a
just
demo.
it did the breakdown in the middle, and then went into something sort of more subdued and trancey than the first half.
Right.
Which
Jim.
I liked.
Yeah.
Miles
Well,
says,
I'll tell you one thing about it. Because the top had been cut off so much, as Mark said, if there was like a synth line in there, and you put it in that top bit, it would stand out beautifully.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's
that's
coming.
exactly
It's
what
coming.
like all the old dubstep artists used to do.
Did we all stick a number
So
on
you've
it?
got a massive sound separation.
No.
I'll give it a 7. Miles says, thanks for the last minute slip in.
No problem. Jim, do you want to
We
go
do like to
before
slip in.
or after a tune that is labelled Air Rape, Passenger of Shit? Before or after,
Perhaps after.
After, okay.
After, that's brave.
That is brave, that is brave.
So-
No, I think get that out of the way.
Who has made Ear Rape?
Well, it's on Shitwank Records.
Well, hey!
Right, okay, and I believe the artist is
I
called...
will take it this is some sort of deathcore hardcore
I reckon it's
shit
going to be,
then,
it's called
Yeah.
Ear Rape. That's the artist. Passenger of Shit plus
Ethereal
Girl.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to know there's Ethereal
There's a
Girl.
girl.
It's nice.
There's a girl in there. There's an
I'm
element.
surprised
of
you
it.
could read that word.
It's Jag's name, isn't it? Ethereal Element.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Zoe says, that's my mate!
Yes, it
That's the
is!
girl.
Oh, hello. Fuck me, that's loud.
Wait, it's fucking well produced.
Yeah.
Up the ass. Oh,
Keep
nice
going.
video, yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Well, I did say I wanted some vocals.
oh, it's good to see the kids having fun.
I think I like it.
I do, I really like it. That was only a semi-ironic,
Yeah.
not that I'm very good at irony or sarcasm, but
I
video's
don't
genius.
like that. I don't like that. I like the girl vocal more than the boy vocal.
I like it all.
Or Rape Diane Wood.
Yeah, I was thinking that. But,
Elements of death metal, dubstep,
I've never been fond of that kind
pop
of
genres.
singing though, like, you know, Cannibal Corpse.
Yeah.
Like, "Ooh!" I've never been fond of that.
Oh, I like it.
But I do like the girl bit.
It fits, it works.
Yeah. I think the whole thing works.
Alvaro says it sounds dirty.
Yeah.
You should see the video.
Brain in the toilet. What more do you have to say?
Paulie Kennedy says Darker Step 9. Mario says Sick.
Horror step.
Yeah, horror step.
Death metal step.
Daniel says, I can't understand a word, but I also listen to French hip hop and don't speak French, so this sounds good.
Yeah, I'm struggling to pick out what
Kicking
she's
as
actually
well.
saying. Yeah.
This is kicking as well.
I think she's saying, I like cake!
And unicorns!
It is beautiful! Oh,
You like
fucking
seeing
pussies!
fucking pussies.
She said that.
What's happened here?
No idea.
Hello, David Johnson. She's going to cut you up.
My laptop.
Logie Bearsby says, really unique vibe, very nice goth vibe. Yeah, I agree.
Bang on. Top work.
Still finding out.
And the video too. Insane. Polished as fuck.
It's
And really clever.
clever, well produced. It is what it is.
And as offensive as you fucking like. Fuck you all.
Daniel says the beats are dope.
Yeah, look. Fuck you all. That's what he's saying on the video.
Catchy melody. Catchy melody.
Miles gives it a 9.
top work.
Manuel says not bad at all.
That's up there with some of the techno we've had tonight.
So that was ear rape.
Bang on.
I do like a bit of ear
Don't
rape.
bother playing mine.
I did wonder if you wanted to go before or after that.
You know, it's going to be funny. There you
No,
go.
that was
no,
dark.
that was fucking proper.
That was dark.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to. Lynn, go. You first.
Don't mark it. That'd be a fucking
one of those
insult.
ones
That was
when
too
I
good. You can't mark
abstain.
that.
Abstain.
I give
okay.
it a
Because
7.
I'll give it a shit wank.
It was
Yeah,
really
that
well.
was
It was
fucking
really.
well worth a
It
shit.
It was really well put together.
You like that, did you?
I like the girl voices, not the boy voices.
Yeah.
That didn't do it for me.
You
But
sexist piece of shit.
yes, I am girl
I
power.
think that was kind of half the point of it myself. But there you go.
Oh well,
I'm well offended.
you're
I
allowed.
had
You're
no
allowed
idea.
your
I
opinion.
had no idea.
Jim, which one
Live
have you
and
sent
learn,
me?
don't you?
A 7. Eh?
Oh yeah, shit. Go up. Top one, I think.
Screamer.
No. What the fuck?
Corded, Almost Beautiful, Strange Corners, Horror Stepper, Stomping Horror,
Why is only
Soundcase
them
Horror.
come up? Do you want to just plug
Soundscape.
into my phone?
Yeah, can do that.
Sometimes
There you
it's just easier, isn't it?
Oh, don't go for a smoke, Daniel. We're going in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
literally,
literally-
Jim's playing the
Yeah.
last.
Last track.
Play us a
Last
little
track of the
tune, a little ditty.
Yeah, that last one was crazy. I'll give it a shit wank. Don't really know what
Sunshine,
number.
lollipops and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I hear when I hear ear rape.
Long-winded, but you got that. Okay. Oh, I was going to say, whilst Jim's sorting out his track, I will just say thank you all for joining us tonight. For the URL, this has been the 10th shout out, the replay of the one I had to pull the plug on.
Peace!
Peace! And I'm really sorry I had to pull the plug on it. You have been listening to Lindsay Mumford's comments and scores, Amy Buffham's comments and scores. You have been listening to Jimmy Scavenger's final word on the subject, and me, the Acid Clown. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. This is a little bit of Weird Monkey just to play us out. If I can find the Acid track remix that me and Warren did, I will play it next week, I swear. Don't know where we are yet, haven't planned it. Just wanted to get Holland out of the way and this one out of the way, and then I'll plan something. Maybe we'll be in somebody else's studio, who knows?
Graham Lee wants to know what a shit wank is.
Use your imagination, dude.
Poop and wank.
It's a thing.
What's it like on the toilet?
Yeah, I guess you can do it anywhere.
Where do you do it?
I don't.
This fucker is forthcoming on Bubble Jam Estate label.
This is Jimmy
The final
Scavenger.
track of the album I've just produced for them, entitled The Hole, under my other moniker, Weird Monkey.
It's funky as fuck, Jim.
It's alright, Jim.
Elvira, no problem. See you next time. Yeah, it's been a good show. There's been some banter this evening. I think it took us a little while to get into it tonight. But
Max Marsfield says this has groove.
It's always we were on form right from the very beginning.
Zoe Fair says this is funky. Graham Lee says bubble what?
Bubble Jam Records.
Bubble Jam have
John
now
Connor's
expanded, so they have Bubble Jam Gold, their darker sister label that I release on as Jimmy Scavenger, and Bubble Jam Estate have released some of Weird Monkey's music. Good on them for it. Big up John Connor and Daniel Hart for just being absolute legends that they are and backing me to the hill every time.
Marcel says you've got cowbell issues.
Oh yeah.
Max Marshall says it makes me want to move.
If you're going to use Calypso, you've got to have some cowbells.
Jim, is there a link available for this? Max wants it.
Oh no, there's no link for this yet, but it is forthcoming. It's coming out on an album called The Hole from Weird Monkey on Bubble Jam Estate label, which you can find on Beatport, Juno Download, Spotify, iTunes, every fucking where.
Maudio says solid track from Jimmy Scrimmage.
Well, from Weird Monkey. The other more, I don't know, it turns out he's more sociable than me. Who'd have thunk it?
It's not fucking hard,
I always
mate.
thought he was a bit of a cunt myself, but
Maudio gives it a 9. Zoe Fair says, yeah, love it, Jimmy Scavenger.
well, thank you people.
Daniel Callis says, loving this. why not? Why not?
Why would you do it otherwise?
It is interesting.
Nunu Santana says, love it, 10.
Thank you, Graham Lee. Time for tonight's show. You're all cunts. Is that the outro, Jim? Or the break?
I believe it's the outro.
Brilliant. I'm just going to go get
ya.
myself ready. So that was the Jimmy Scavenger. It's out on Bubble Jam pretty soon. Go and give them a pound for the same. Go and give Bubble Jam a pound for the same. They've got like 4 or 5 labels going on. You have been listening to the comments and thoughts of Jimmy Scavenger, Amy the Buff Buffum, Lindsay Mumford and me, the Acid Clown. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you idiots tonight, and we shall see you next week for another instalment of this craziness.
No, we won't. It's cancelled.
And I'm not going to be here, so it won't be nearly so much fun.
Cancelled due to lack of interest.
Yeah, nobody cares. Nobody watches us. It's
My
a horror
name's
show.
Mark. I do a
fuck
review.
you all. I won't see you next Tuesday.
What a great fucking way to end the show,
Nobody
fellas.
likes my review.
Later, people.